think it might be time to start the show. I don't know about you, Ashley, but I'm feeling pretty goddamn ready. So I think we might have to kick it off. Are you ready?
Yep.
Well, let's do it. Hello and welcome to another installment of a Lost Ox Media. As always, we are coming at you at an undisclosed time on Sunday. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think about the show. You can become a member over at lostox.media to show support for your favorite podcast. Or, of course, you can join our Discord, which is linked in the bio, to keep up to date with all things Lost Ox Media. Like I said, undisclosed time on Sunday, so either get the notifications or get the Discord or you ain't with it. We do not like to announce when we're going live. As always, though, we do have a very lovely show for you guys. If you've seen the title, I'm sure you guys are bogged down with the goddamn comedy news. What happened in the goddamn news this week? Comedy's favorite fucking husband and wife ended up calling it the splits this past week, right? They finally announced it, at least. But we'll be talking about that. We're going to do a light dive. If anything, we're going to be looking back on the memories, the good ones, you know? Then we, of course, have our finger on the pulse segment. And then a little bit of body cam footage. Wait until I show you some of the body cam footage we have. And then we have a very, very big Dubs General segment. Oh, my God.
How about you suck my dick, you bitch? I do what the fuck I want.
Okay. A little uncalled for, but okay. A little aggressive. But, yeah, we'll be checking back in on Dubs General. We have some very good stuff with Dubs General. Who is in our finger on the pulse segment? Because we got a pretty stacked one. We got some Andrew Tate. Got a little bit of Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee spreading some lies about some old goddamn news. And Mr. Redband of the Kill Tony Experience was not happy about Bobby Lee's lies. Wait until I show you a little bit of that. Then what else we have on here? We have Lev brings up his Obsession audition on Cockfight this week. We'll be checking back in on Lev. That movie was this fucking close. It was this close to being good. It was so close to being good. I think that the casting directors really dropped the ball on that. Excuse me.
Should have been Lev.
Should have been Lev. It should have been nobody else but Lev, as far as I'm concerned. Excuse me for my Bert Kreischer. Oh, then we have them mentioning Matt's black ass wife. You remember Matt McCusker? Sam Tripoli said, Matt's black wife. You remember when we talked about that last week? They mentioned it on the Real Ass podcast with Crack Amico and Zach Amico and Black Amico and Whack Amico and all the other Amicos that are fucking in the goddamn Amico pig fucking lit hut, what do you call like a group of pigs like that? Is it called
I'm
like
sure there's a name, but
like
I don't
a babe or something like that? Is it called a pork pile?
Yeah, I like that.
A pork pile of pigs? All the fucking Amicos.
I only had one, so I didn't learn.
You didn't learn. Yeah, Ashley had a pig growing up. Did you guys know that Ashley's actually here with us in studio today doing the podcast?
Hey, Ashley.
Very nice, dude. Very nice. We're not doing remotes anything anymore. I'm going to tell you that right now. No more remote, nothing. All right? I'm looking at my soundboard. We've added a bunch of new sounds to the soundboard, and I'm trying to find the best ones. I have this one right here. Listen to this.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
It's called We Do a Little Trolling. You know, Donald Trump letting you know what we're here for over at Lost Ox Media. This is the punk rock podcast that's making you take a second look at what you just watched, all right? And we're going to start out our finger on the pulse segment with a little bit of Andrew Tate, only because Ashley fucking loves
I love
Andrew.
him so much.
Loves Andrew Tate. Loves him. She can't get enough of Andrew Tate. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you do not like Andrew Tate, you will love the video that I have for you this week. Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Ashley. You know, sounding like Family Guy. For those of you that don't know, Andrew Tate got himself arrested this week.
He's chimping out.
He was chimping out, and he got himself arrested in Miami. I haven't really heard anything as to like why. It just says alleged sexual offenses here on the caption, right?
What kind of stupid ass shoes is he wearing?
Dude, that's exactly why I wanted to pull this goddamn video up, is because I don't give a fuck about Andrew Tate getting arrested. He gets arrested, I feel like, every other goddamn weekend. What? I don't know. You know, I don't keep up with him like that. He gets the Club Akaash thing going on where they sing Heil Hitler in the club.
Yeah, but I feel like that's old news.
Yeah, he has to go on an apology tour for that. He's in Romania. Every fucking Eastern European girl fucking that has made eye contact with him calls him out for rape and all sorts of shit, right? Is it true? Is it false? I have no idea. I don't give a fuck. It's like he gets arrested for all sorts of dumb shit. He says it's not true. Women say it is true. There's so much evidence going around. Unless you are actually involved in the court system of this, you ain't going to know actually what is actually going on. I'm sorry I said actually like 19 times just now. But what I give a shit about is the outfit, the way he conducts himself. Who's that one guy that you don't like, the white dude that hangs out with them a lot?
Oh, I don't know his name.
I forgot his name too. That guy is in it. And wait until you see he's trying to take Andrew fucking Tate's chain off, and he can't get the chain off. The cops are like handcuffing him, and he's like, "Don't worry, Andrew, I got your chain." He's like, I'll show you. I'm going to let the video speak for itself. Just watch this. Andrew Tate getting arrested. Take it away, Andrew. Okay, so first of all, you don't have to let the video play that long to see we have a huge violation right here, dude. Andrew Tate's ankles are weaker than fuck, dude. Look at the ankles on Andrew Tate, dude. Look at the twigs on my man Tate. This video might be AI. Look, half of his foot is gone. Half of his foot is meshed into the concrete. This might be AI. This might not even be the actual real video. Shirt wide open like this. No good. Hey, what do they call that like that, Ashley? Side boob. You got Andrew Tate's side boob all fucking hanging out. Shirt purple as hell, tighter than a motherfucker, right? Them capris are awfully high. To be wearing no socks like that. And then your ankles are the skinniest ankles I've ever seen. Fuck leg day. You need ankle day. Andrew Tate needs ankle day.
I mean, if his ankles look like that, his legs probably aren't much better.
Toothpicks, bro. You're skipping leg day every day. Come over here by me. Now he's trying to swagger walk. Don't try to get cool now. We all seen the outfit. Look at the guy trying to take off the chain. You see him? Now look, this guy right here. I forget this fucking dude's name.
But,
it's like
just as annoying.
Like Kevin Lawler or some weird shit like that. It's like some gay name like that. He was in the Manosphere documentary that was on Netflix. We've seen him a couple times in like the Clavicular live streams when Clavicular went to go hang out with all these fucking clowns, right?
That was the same day as the Club Akaash. He just didn't go to that.
Yes, he stayed behind. See? Smart guy. He stayed behind. He goes, I have 17 wives and 39 kids to take care of. I can't be seen in a club singing songs like this. You know, that's the kind of guy this dude is, right? Now watch. He's so manly. He's got all this suave. He's even wearing a goddamn like gold blazer. What is this? Gold, bronze? What is this? Who even does this, right?
Tacky ass people.
Tacky is a very good word for this. Tacky is a perfect word to describe this. I think they call that an adjective, right?
Sure.
It's an adjective, right? Tacky. Now watch this guy. The way he struggles with this goddamn chain is unbelievable. For the manliest man, you seem like you don't know how to do shit. You can't take off a goddamn chain. Look at him. Look at him. Watch. And you just see him in the background. It gets worse. Look at him. Now he has the chain all halfway on Andrew Tate's scalp. You can't see it.
Yeah.
It's like he's like ripping Andrew. You know how like when...
Why do they need this many people to arrest him?
I don't know. They're probably nervous, his security or something. Or they're trying to make it a big deal because they know people are going to be taking pictures of it when it happens. They'll do anything to try to make you look like shit when they arrest you. Not to even try to defend them. It could be anybody, you know? It's only like real squeaky clean ass people that they'll like kind of be like, do you mind? Like, we'll go in the other room. Like let's say Taylor Swift has to get locked up for something. They'll probably be like, hey, we'll meet you in the back. We'll make it so that nobody can take pictures of it happening. A guy like Andrew Tate, they're going to be like, bring as many people, make it the biggest deal you possibly can, use as many sirens and bells and whistles and whoop as you possibly can, you know, do all of it, and then
act
fucking
like him.
And book his ass as fucking fast as possible. Now look at this guy though. He has the chain on Andrew Tate's scalp, like how, you know, it's like when a little kid has a shirt on that's too small and the mom is like, I know it's going to come off. And the mom is, you ever seen that? You never seen a mom try to take a sweatshirt off?
Yeah.
And like, dude, the mom will put the foot on the goddamn head of the kid. And the kid's screaming. He goes, I'm telling you the last button's on it. And the mom is like, trying to get the fucking sweatshirt off. This is exactly what he's doing to Andrew Tate right now. This is gold right here. Look at this. What are they saying in the chat? Look at him now. We almost missed it trying to read the chat. Look, and now he has Andrew Tate's head is facing completely forward. He has the chain all around his eyes and ears.
I bet Andrew's so pissed.
I bet Andrew is raging on the inside. He goes, this is not top G. You don't have me looking top G right now. He's like, please, just do it by the clasp. He goes, why are you trying to rip it off? He goes, just use the clasp. That's what it's for. He goes, why are you doing this to me? I got to see that again. That was crazy. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, my God. I like how the guy gets like right in the way. He goes, don't worry, guys. We're going to block this off soon. There's going to be tape and everything. Can you stop? Nope.
I mean, they got so many people out there. It's like he murdered somebody or something.
It really is.
Like, he's not even.
All this for like some Me Too shit, right? What, a couple girls scream rape? Every girl screams rape. No, I'm
But
joking.
I mean, he's not objecting to it. Like, he's being fine.
No, he is. They should kind of just let one guy do it, you know, and kind of just get it over with. But like I said, they're going to do whatever they can to make him look bad. They're saying free the Tates in the chat, dude. They're going to try to, they're saying they're going to try to deport him to England. He is from England, though. I think him and his brother were born there or something like that. But I just had to show you guys, for one, the fit was insane. The ankles, I mean, the ankles gotta go. The ankles gotta go. Andrew Tate has to do something with them goddamn ankles. And the fact that that dude couldn't get that goddamn chain off just had me fucking nothing but tickled. So let's give it up for Mr. Tate. Getting arrested. Getting arrested. They're saying they want us to show the Christina P fucking tweet that I let out last week that went like somewhat viral. We will get to the Christina P stuff. Do not worry. We have a whole segment for you guys, but we like to keep up with the Joneses. This is why we do our finger on the pulse segment. If you are new to the show, this is just our, you know, trying to hit the main vein a little bit with the comedians and the jamokes, you know, a little touch of this, a little touch of that. And that's where you get a finger on the pulse segment. Our next jamoke that we're going to be talking about is Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino were on Club Shay Shay this past week. And Club Shay Shay, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a comedian, you're trying to go on Club Shay Shay, that's a dangerous game. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to like diversify your audience and you trying to do a podcast tour and hit all the different corners of the demographic markets and this. Stay away from that Club Shay Shay because he's going to try to liquor you up. He's going to try to smooze you. He's going to try to get as much information as he possibly can out of you. And Club Shay, dude, Shay Shay is a good shit talker. Like, and this is what I mean by that. A real good shit talker will let somebody like, they'll just slightly pull out the toilet paper roll, right? And they'll let you smack it down the hallway, right? You get what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
A really good shit talker is just gonna just kind of tug a little bit on you, and they're gonna let you unravel yourself. And that's what he does every time. Cat Williams, he asked Cat Williams one question. Cat Williams bared it all. He was prepared for that. Don't get me wrong. Cat Williams came in with an armed nuke. I will not lie on that. But everyone else, he hits Dave Portnoy on, starts asking him all these questions about his ex-wife, about how Dave Portnoy's ex-wife has full access to all of his bank accounts. Like Dave Portnoy's ex-wife right now,
you told me this,
could have like a $25 million vacation, and she would have full access to the funds. Now, there might be a discussion afterwards, right? But she has access to every goddamn thing.
I just baffles me.
But that's not like, the craziest information about Portnoy. But Shannon will try to get in there, He'll try to pry at you a little bit to get some deeper shit out of you. And he kind of tries to do the same thing with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. He gets them to talk about really, really old business. I'm talking like Joe Rogan at the Comedy Store old type shit. So if you guys are like old school comedy fans, if you were fans of Joe Rogan at any point back in the day before he became the right-wing chud that he is now, you might have heard about the Carlos Mencia incident that happened at the Comedy Store. This was essentially, Carlos Mencia was known for stealing a lot of jokes back in his heyday when he had that show Mind of Mencia on Comedy Central and all that. And around the time when Joe Rogan was coming up as a comedian, Fear Factor days, early podcast days, he called out Carlos Mencia about it at the Comedy Store. Kind of blew up, led to Rogan getting banned from the Comedy Store for a long while and all this shit. But Bobby Lee was like an opener for Carlos Mencia around that time, right? Bobby wasn't this big, well-known comedian really either at that time. They're coming up. He's on Mad TV. He's not a nobody, right? But him and Carlos Mencia had a relationship, and then it went sour when videos came out about Bobby talking about Carlos stealing jokes, and then the Rogan thing happened, and all just turned into this big shitstorm, right? Shannon, in typical Shannon fashion, brings all that up and starts questioning Bobby about it, right? But before we get to that, I want you to understand the types of fucking shit that Shannon has to deal with a guy like Bobby.
Look at his outfit. First off, he's old.
Yeah, Bobby is old as shit, and he's dressed like a fucking 23-year-old kid, which is fucking crazy bad enough right there. I do not like this. I do not like this. And that fart sound effect was a premonition of sorts. Watch this. Bobby starts talking to Shannon about some serious shit, and look what he does in the middle of a conversation.
Make my case.
Yes,
Judge,
ahead.
please. All right. So,
Judge Sharp.
I had such an abusive home growing up, right? My dad was an alcoholic.
Yes.
Right? And there was a lot of violence in my house,
Okay.
right? And my mother was also a victim of my dad's violence,
Yes.
right? And so I'm sorry for bringing, I have to, and so.
But tell the story.
So I started drinking.
You hear Shannon, tell a story, man. Just go. Just tell the story. He don't want to put up with. He's been dealing with this. We're 2 hours into this time code. Shannon's been dealing with this guy for 2 hours, doing a little bit of that and a little bit of what we're going to see right now. Watch this.
At the fart.
Oh,
Did you hear that? Jesus fucking Christ. And then look at Andrew Santino's face right here.
well, they're sitting so close together.
Andrew's like, why did I even do this to? Well, I should have just came by myself. I should have just done the interview by myself.
Why are they sitting on top of each other?
Because this is it, man. This is their relationship. They're gay for each other.
They are so close.
I strongly believe this. Okay? They are very, very close. And it was this is not a one-off thing, ladies and gentlemen. This little arm around him, this little Bobby Lee tucked into his little nethers like this, all nice and close, right in the nook. Is that what you would call that? A nook? And then somewhere else they call it a cranny, right? Bobby all in goddamn Andrew's shit. Practically farted on his lap.
That was more than a fart.
Practically shit on Andrew Santino's goddamn lap. And Andrew sees it coming. Andrew goes, Bobby's not going to be able to hold this serious thought for very long. You can see it in Andrew's face. He goes, something's coming. Something's a-coming.
Yes.
Right? And so I'm sorry for bringing, I have to, and so.
But tell the story.
So I started drinking at the fart.
Hold up. We have to listen to this. I'm sorry I'm pausing it right at the fart, but I need to turn this up for you guys in case you can't hear it that well at home. This is disgusting. I'm sorry, Ashley. It has to be done for the people.
Okay.
Now, did you hear that? It sounded
It's
like
like juicy.
it was crazy. It was like
I mean, just look at how much couch there is.
it almost sounded like an animal dying. Bobby poops on Andrew D. They're saying Bobby poops on Andrew D over here. Dude, and they're saying in the chat it probably smells like kimchi. Eee, I don't like that. Now look at the way Bobby looks after this. I don't like this like scared, what are you, a scared little boy now all of a sudden? Okay, so you're going to come to my goddamn studio thing that I have set up, which it's not a studio. They're actually just in some bourbon shop, right? So you're going to come to my bourbon shop, shit all over my goddamn couch, and then what? Act like a scared child? Why? Because you know I'm primed to beat your ass right now? Shannon's like, we got to cut that out. Listen to Shannon. Look at Shannon.
Whose couches are these?
We definitely gonna have to cut this out.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Whose couches?
Why
Are
cut
these-
that out?
Is this bourbon place's couches?
Yes.
Pay them.
I apologize.
Buy
I'll
these.
pay for this little
Buy this
cushion
couch.
part.
Yeah.
I'll buy it for the
cushion. Buy them a new couch.
So now Shannon has to sit there and explain to the bourbon place why there's a giant fucking ass shit stain in the middle of their goddamn nice leather couches, right? So this is the kind of shit Shannon's been dealing with. So by the time Bobby starts talking about something serious, Shannon's like, okay, now I really am just going to try to pry the juices out. He's been shitting and interrupting the conversation and acting weird the whole goddamn time. So he starts fucking asking him about the Carlos Mencia story. Listen to this.
So, comics didn't like him because of his behavior, right?
Yeah.
Especially Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Right? I was friends with Joe as well.
Yes.
Right? So Joe
Rogan
asked me,
experience.
right? He had a cameraman, which I didn't see. And he was filming me. I didn't see the camera. And Joe asked me, does Mencia steal jokes? And I made a joke of it, but I kind of admitted that he did. But then I turned, I saw that was being taped. They put that shit out on the internet.
Now, this is a very important thing to remember here. So now, he's saying that he's going to like some back alley at the Comedy Store. He runs into a comic, or he runs into Joe or something. Joe starts asking him about Mencia stealing the jokes. He says that Joe had a cameraman there, but Bobby did not see the cameraman, right? And then Bobby starts saying, yeah, he steals jokes, and started making jokes about it. And then he turns around and is like, oh shit, there's a cameraman here, right? This is the way Bobby's explaining it. And then he says that the video went out on the internet and he got roasted for it online.
And Joe asked me, does Mencia steal jokes? And I made a joke of it, but I kind of admitted that he did. But then I turned, I saw that was being taped. They put that shit out on the internet. Wow. And I started getting roasted on the internet, right?
Because Mencia was taking you out on the road, gave you an opportunity.
Yeah.
And here you are, it's looking at like you turned your back on
I turned my back on him. And
So I turned my back on him, right? And then right after this time code, he says that Mind of Mencia, Carlos's show, and Mad TV, the show that Bobby was on, were on the same lot in the studio that they were being filmed in, right? So there was a chance that Carlos would have ran into him after seeing him get caught, quote unquote, online, right? He said that Carlos Mencia's family came to his trailer, knocked on his trailer, and was like, you need to do a rebuttal video saying that Carlos doesn't steal jokes. So they, like a hostage, they put Bobby up on a camera outside of his trailer and made Bobby sit there and go, I swear Carlos Mencia doesn't steal jokes. I don't know what I was talking about. I was high on drugs. I'm Bobby Lee, right? So fucking.
Did this really happen?
All this actually happened. And then that video, they put that out, right? And Bobby got shit on even more when that was going on, right? But what I want you guys to hold on to is the story about him saying that he did not know that the cameraman was there, right? But before we jump out of this time code or this little Club Shay Shay moment right here. I got to share this last time code with you guys, right? So now Bobby's been farting his ass off. He's been telling stories about old shit, right? That Shay is dredging up, right? Hoping to get something juicy out of him. And Andrew's probably fed up right now. We're about 2 hours and 39 minutes in, right? And Bobby's going to start getting awful close to Mr. Santino right now.
They're close enough now.
They're close enough. You thought that they couldn't get any closer, right? You thought wrong, okay?
We had Monique on.
No, who you want?
Marlon Wayans was unbelievable. Steve Harvey was
Were
great.
we good?
Yeah.
Were we good?
You're great.
We were
Bobby
great.
gets
This guy
up.
right here.
Yeah. You don't think I was good?
I don't know about you, man.
All right, so tell me, wait.
So now Bobby, he turned around to talk to the other guy, right? That was like behind where the cameras were, behind where they're sitting at the couch. So he had to kind of turn around like that to be able to face the guy, right? That moment is past. And that moment will stay past. And Bobby will not move from his position. This position right here, Bobby will not move back. I'm telling you, he stays that way. Watch this move that he does right here. The audacity on this Asian.
Were we good?
Yeah.
Were we good?
You're great.
Look at
We were
him.
great.
Boom.
This guy right here.
Yes.
You don't think I was good?
I don't know about you, man.
All right, so tell me, wait. Who do you want? Who's your big fish? Who's the one you want we can help get?
So now Bobby's just sitting
up.
there like fucking Liberace over here, just body half contorted. One half is over facing the other room. This half is facing Shannon. His ass is practically on Andrew Santino's kneecap, right? And he has his finger up like this. He's doing this little gay little thing right here. I don't like it. Andrew looking like he kind of like it. Before he was looking like he didn't like it. Now Andrew kind of is looking like he's about to bust a fat one. He's kind of like, oh. Okay.
Wait. Who do you want? Who's your big fish? Who's the one you want we can help get?
Oh,
Who can we
man.
help?
You know the big fish is.
Who?
Bill Burr?
Chappelle?
Have you Bill Burr?
Chappelle.
Bill Burr.
I'd love to get Bill Burr.
We'll get
We
Bill Burr.
tried to get him on.
Now Bobby's taking a nice little sip of his water, ass still fucking out like that. Even has his fucking back all arched and shit like that, right? Very weird position. If you know you're not going to talk to the other guy that's off camera, just turn yourself back
if I
around.
was Andrew, I'd be like, dude, you're too close to me. Sit normal. I'd be telling him stuff all the time.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Why don't you give this little clip a watch, Miss Ashley? Check out this right here.
But he didn't, he's like, we weren't doing anything.
Wait, Chappelle?
Yes.
Have you talked to him?
We tried.
Pull your ass off him.
That's
Move. Now, in case you guys missed it, Andrew just hit him with the move your ass off him. He even hit his leg out a little bit like a little kid. He goes, get the fuck out of it. What are you doing? Still hasn't even hit Bobby yet. Bobby's nervous system is like a couple milliseconds behind. So Andrew just got done punching Bobby in the ribs, and Bobby still hasn't reacted to it yet. Now watch this.
That's CJ. CJ's reached
He
out.
jumps right off. He jumps right off of him so fast. He jumps off of that motherfucker so fast. Watch this move right here.
He's like, we weren't doing anything.
Wait, Chappelle?
Yes.
Have you talked to him?
We tried.
Pull your ass off
That's
him.
CJ. That's CJ. CJ's
Jumps
reached
right
out.
off.
I've reached out through.
I'm sorry. He goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Andrew. You're still gonna be my friend, right? Oh my God.
Probably because Andrew's telling him all the time, you are too fucking close to me.
Oh, it probably happens so much. Andrew probably sat like this thinking like, oh, you're going to get like a model to sit right here or something, right? And then Bobby just was like, nope.
He just scooched over
and got in the way.
As it went on. He got
Look
closer
at
and
that.
closer during the whole podcast.
Dude, isn't it lovely? Let's give it up for fucking Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino on Club Shay Shay. Now, there were some other people listening to that podcast, obviously. Club Shay Shay is a very, very popular show. One of the people who was listening to that episode was Mr. Redband himself. Mr. Redband from the Kill Tony Experience. You guys know the Kill Tony Experience?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh shit, wrong soundbite. My bad. But yeah, Mr. Redband heard that story about the cameraman and Joe Rogan. Don't get too ahead of yourself, Miss Ashley. I will scroll down. No, so Joe and Red Band, he hears the story that Bobby just got done talking about. How he saw Joe in the behind the Comedy Store, didn't know there was a camera there. Joe's asking him questions. You know, he's kind of giving the insinuation that Joe's baiting him, kind of, right? Because there's a cameraman in the corner hiding out like it's a fucking rape porn, right? He's got a cameraman just sitting there in the dark, hoping that Bobby says something stupid, right? That's the impression that Bobby's giving, right? Red Band sees this, and these are the things that he has to say about this. Wait until you guys see this. Red Band, he comments underneath a tweet about that clip. He says, that cameraman was me. That's bullshit, and you know it, Bobby. Want me to find the raw tape of you walking up to us while I was filming Joe? So now Bobby is sitting there making it seem like he got fucking impractical jokered, right? Like he got punked. He didn't even know the cameras were there until it was too late. Now Red Band goes, I was the one filming Joe. Now this is when Joe like very first started podcasting and shit. And I don't know if you guys may or may not know. I'm sure you do. It's not very hidden information out there. Red Band was like Joe's first producer. Red Band practically started the Joe Rogan Experience. So that was the guy that was always filming with Joe around that time. So right there, Red Band's calling him out and goes, I was the one filming. If you want, I'll go find the goddamn tape. Right underneath it, Red Band supplies us with the goddamn tape. Let's give it up for Red Band himself from the Kill Tony Experience. The comment that he left, he said, I didn't. So I know, all right? Look at Rogan. That's a jump scare. You saw a backwards hat Joe Rogan is crazy to see. A backwards hat Joe Rogan is diabolical, dude. And there's actually hair under there, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, you never thought you'd see it. Go watch an old episode of Fear Factor. It'll knock your socks off. You'd be like, whoa. You know? Holy shit. So Red Band comments this. He goes, I didn't even have to go back in my own archives to find the raw tape. I just found it on YouTube. I searched for it. It took me 2 seconds to find it. Now, this is a clip. Let's see. I haven't watched this yet. Does Bobby walk up on them? Or are they sneaking up on Bobby? Let's find out.
Doing Bobby Lee.
Oh!
Bobby Lee's his friend.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
That's Ned Holness.
Oh, Ned, I know Ned.
Okay, so now you guys saw that camera that was in the middle of goddamn Joe Rogan's whole ass face, right? This is back in the day, dude. These cameras were like the size of bazookas. You know, this guy might as well have been holding an actual cartoon bazooka on his shoulder. So there's no way that you're going to miss the fact that he's filming. It's not meta glasses. You know what I mean? So I'm calling bullshit as well. I agree with Mr. Red Band.
Doing Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee's his friend.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
That's Ned Holness.
Oh, I know Ned Holness. Yeah, he's really good. Hey, that's all that stuff.
How's he doing?
Hey.
Now, Ned is Carlos Mencia's real name.
Oh.
So that's why they're saying Ned, and he's going, hey, he's doing a Carlos Mencia impression right now. So he's making fun of him. Now he's going to ask him about stealing of the jokes. I presume. I haven't seen this.
All that stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, Ned.
Do a couple minutes of his material.
Well, I'll just do some of my material, and then it'll
Oh, okay. I'll just do some of my material, and it'll be the same as his material, because he's stealing my material. Red bar. All right? That's crazy right there, mister. That's also a very backhanded way to say that. Oh, well, I don't have to do his material. I'll just do my own material. That's a very backhanded way to bring out that accusation. Am I right?
Yeah.
Or am I right? You know? Very fucked up. And there's still 30 seconds left in this video. What else kind of shit is Bobby going to talk here while a camera is in his face 100% knowingly, not by surprise at all?
It'll be the same. So I'll just talk about myself.
What has he ever stolen from you?
I used to this bit about how I was so small that my dad would have to get on my shoulders to get on a ride at Disneyland. Right. Then he did a bit, literally, but this is I can't.
You saw that? Bobby had to. He goes, hold on. Let me make sure Carlos isn't here right now. You see this? This is a sneaky man, and you're gonna go on. The funny thing about Red Band's comments and shit is he was right. Why would you go on a show like that and lie when you could so easily
Nobody can lie about shit now. Everything is recorded.
I mean, especially if you're famous like this, you've been recorded for the past 25 years, right, of your life. Do not even think about lying about any of this shit.
But, now here's the thing.
Go ahead. Hit me with the, Bobby's old and he might have remembered it wrong.
That's it.
Don't give me that bullshit, okay? I'm not falling for that. Bobby's Asian.
People believe their own lies.
Asians are like elephants. They do not forget nothing, all right? And Bobby's practically a woman, and women don't forget anything either.
They can twist it around and change it.
That's what I think is
and
happening.
Now he believes his twisted around story because he's told it that way so many times.
You want to know why I believe that Bobby did not... why Bobby remembered this 100% right and lied about it? You want to know why I don't believe that he remembered it wrong? Because Red Band said so, and I am a fan of Red Band, okay? That's why. Okay? Red Band does not get enough W's. Okay? Red Band does not get enough W's. Let's hear out the last little bits of this video of Bobby Lee being a two-faced bitch.
Rise at Disneyland. Right. Then he did a bid, literally, but this is, I can't do it. But where's this going? Who cares? What the fuck? It's reality. Anyway, it's good to see you. Don't be a fucking This is the reason why comedians get away with stealing. Because comedians like you are afraid of confrontation.
God damn, okay, Rogan having an experience right there.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Now I know why they call it the Joe Rogan Experience. Joe just had a whole ass experience right there. He goes, this is why Carlos was getting away with it. Because of pussies like you. They're pointing out in the chat, I didn't even think about this. There was a camera filming a camera. It's like Inception right now. Joe has like 19 cameramen filming each other right now, all in a line. It's like a camera gangbang. They're all waiting for their chance to film Joe Rogan. They're all waiting in a line to have 30 seconds to film Joe Rogan. Very funny. I can't believe Bobby lied like that, according to Red Band, which I totally believe. 100%. Why would I not believe Red Band?
Well, I mean, it's still a lie.
I'm just saying, Red Band is the man. And Red Band and the man rhyme. And yes. So anyway, moving on to our next jamoke in this week's Finger on the Pulse segment. Excuse me, guys. These waters, they're creeping up on me. I'm getting these bubbles. I'm feeling light.
It's that added fruit.
I feel like I'm like the fucking grandpa in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like I'm going to fucking float to the goddamn ceiling or something like that.
The burps is how you get down.
I know, but I can't Bert Kreischer all over my microphone in the middle of the show, Ashley. Come on.
Hey, Ashley. Ashley.
All right, moving on to Mr. Lev Fur. As you guys remember, last week we talked about Lev Fur. We talked about how he had auditioned for Obsession and did not get it. Movie was that close to being one of the greats. I mean, I know it made a lot of money, but that doesn't make it good. And I'm going to tell you why. This is honestly why. I'm not going to get too sidetracked on this. This is the reason why I stand on that little hill that I'm willing to die on when I say Obsession is actually not a good movie. Because Obsession, like all the movies that we've been seeing for the past like 5 years, almost 10 years, have been like IP that has already been out. The Avengers, Spider-Man, Batman, fucking this DC movie, that DC movie, Wonder Woman, this, that. Nobody's like taking risks on like original scripts anymore. And I get it because people don't go to the movies and you can't make your monies on DVDs like you used to, right? We all get it. It's this economy, right? It's the whole thing. That doesn't make it any less true. I feel like people are so starved for like originality in some sense that they're willing to go, hey, look, this is the greatest thing that's come out in a while because it's not fucking the Avengers. It's not Iron Man. It's not Doctor Doom, you know? It's just a movie with some random ass nobodies. One of them that was almost Lev Fur. And they did it well. For the budget that they had, it was shot awesome. Don't get me wrong. Just because I didn't like the movie doesn't mean I'm not going to give it props. It was shot awesome. They did a great job on it. But I just wasn't a fan. If Lev would have gotten casted for the main role of Bear, which was the main character of the movie, I might have had a different opinion. Dude, imagine, because Obsession came out right after we started covering Lev. I want to say like right at the same time. So imagine if Lev was the main character of Obsession when we started covering him. Obsession would have been my favorite movie. I'm not kidding. I would have had a whole different first impression of it because I would have been like, that's the guy, like the whole time. It would have been great. But in last week's episode when we covered it, I showed you guys this Instagram post that Lev had made where he talked about it. That's the only reason I even knew that he almost got the role, right? And this week, he tells us about that whole situation a little more in depth, right?
Why did they name that episode Kool-Aid Man?
I don't know. That's a good question. I also don't have the time code here for some reason, like a jamoke. Of course, I always have my technical difficulties. But we're going to do our best to find it.
Wait, what the?
Guy?
Let's see if I can play this one.
But anyways, the plot line of Obsession.
Coming in a full woman's corset.
I have tape pulling parts of my face back.
Dude, tell me I'm not a goddamn sniper on the fucking goddamn scroll bar. Oh my God, I'm the shit. Bang. Got him. Dude, I love myself. I love myself. If you got to love anyone in this world, love yourself. I'll tell you that first and foremost. Don't let anyone else love you. You love you.
Let's see if I can play this one.
But anyways, the plot line of Obsession.
Coming in a full woman's corset.
I have tape pulling parts of my face back.
You accidentally sneeze and then suddenly you're just full Asian eyes tape back.
You're just eating some broccoli. Oh, yeah.
I sneeze and gain 100 pounds of all the tape ripping.
You puff up like a puffer fish.
It's like Homer in the Simpsons movie, just having all of his fat bind.
Oh, wait. Is this the bonus one? This better not be the bonus one. Okay. Maybe I'm not good.
Maybe you just went too far. You got to get to the beginning. Like, he's going to say, I don't know. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I know. Let's figure it out.
I'm just thinking that if they start talking about Obsession, the first thing he's going to do is go, guess what? I auditioned for it.
Yeah.
Clipped behind him.
But anyways, the plotline of Obsession is a guy wishes a girl would fall in love with him.
Yeah.
It's like you if your brain came up with that plotline, you'd go, clearly that's been done. This is the hackest thing ever. And then they turned it into a great film. You know? It's like selling like crazy. So
say a couple good words about it and then talk about the fact that you were almost in it. Don't badmouth it. Do not badmouth it. You would hate to ruin your chances to work with those people again, Lev, right? Listen to what he says about his audition. It's not the fact that he brings up that he did it again. It's what the director or what his agent says to him that makes this time code so funny. Listen to this.
never think this stuff. We should make a movie about your neighbor.
Who hates my comedy?
Yes. Who's a demon who's from hell to kill comedians who live across the street from her.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe he's not a comedian. Maybe there's something better. Maybe just like more generic kind of.
Like an actor.
But definitely, just surely the old lady is evil the whole time has to be. That's done.
It doesn't matter if it's been done. It does not matter.
What if she's Asian?
Done. Yes.
Done. Got it.
Nice.
Little old Asian lady.
We call it a walk to remember.
Mrs.
W-O-K.
I like it.
Mrs. Miyagi.
See, I'm starting to get nervous that this is right after he brought that up. I'll give it a couple more seconds and then we'll go back a little bit.
It's called Mrs. Miyagi.
Miss me with that Yagi. Let's do plugs.
It was right before. Okay.
Oh, now we've got a movie.
Yeah.
Crazy old lady turns out to be evil. That's pretty good.
I like it.
Never been done.
Never been done once ever.
Oh.
But here's the problem.
Like setups much?
But you can't ever think it. Like Obsession. I literally auditioned for that. When I saw
What?
I auditioned for the lead role in that movie.
You remember when he first told us about that, how Rico Suave he looked? And now look at him. He looks like one of those turtles that you buy from the goddamn like PetSmart or whatever that have like overly rounded heads. You know what I'm talking about? And their eyes are a little weird.
You can buy turtles at PetSmart?
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. He kind of just looks like an idiot to me.
I mean, yes.
There you go. Turtle to idiot. Ashley, give it up.
Hey, Ashley. Ashley.
All right, now he auditioned for Obsession. Even Colin can't. He goes, wait, what? He goes, damn, man.
Like setups much?
But you can't ever think it. Like Obsession, I literally auditioned for that when I saw the...
What?
I auditioned for the lead role in that movie. And
You hear him? What? What? He
like,
don't. And look at his eyes. He goes, "I'm skeptical of this one, mate. I'm very skeptical of this."
I feel like he leaves the studio from this interaction every week, rolling his eyes so hard.
Oh, he like clocks out like it's an actual job. He like does a punch card and goes like,
Yeah.
and gets in his car, and then he drives to like some fast food place and
We
goes,
do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
"My bad." He drives to a fast food place and goes, "I'll have 3 McDoubles. I have 3 McDoubles and I'll have a Coca-Cola. You make it a large." And he's driving home. He goes, "Make sure the fries are extra hot. See, I like to eat them on the way home." You know, he just goes back to his depressing ass life. He goes, "Babe, work today was rough. It was rough today at work, babe. I almost had to listen to a whole hour of Live. If it wasn't for Tristan, I would have blew me brains out."
Crazy old lady turns out to be evil. That's pretty good.
I like it.
Never been done.
I love
Never
this.
been done once ever.
What?
Oh,
But here's the problem.
like setups much?
But you can't ever think it. Like Obsession, I literally auditioned for that when I saw the...
What?
I auditioned for the lead role in that movie. And when I saw the synopsis...
Obesity.
When I
Putting the obese in obsession.
Obese session. Obese session is what it's called.
I want everyone in the Carvel ice cream to like me.
I'm obsessed with food.
So I remember looking at the...
He didn't even laugh at those jokes.
The obsessed with food one wasn't bad.
It
Imagine
wasn't.
Imagine Lev is the main character of Obsession. He cracks the willow and becomes overly obsessed with food even more than he already is. I can't even take it. That would be the greatest movie ever. By the end, he's like on 600-pound life. There's like a whole documentary camera crew around him. He's like the old lady in fucking What's Eating Gilbert Grape, the mom.
Yep.
You know, he's just stuck in a bed. That would be fucking hilarious.
2 years ago, 2024. And also what's so funny is my agent at the time sent it with like, "We are really close with Curry Barker. We can really get this pushed in front of him, so do a good job."
His agent says that he is very close with Curry Barker, who's the guy that made and wrote Obsession, right? So all you have to do is just do a good job, and you should be a shoo-in for the role. What the fuck? Still couldn't make it happen. I thought that was so fucking funny to me. I thought that was so funny. Look at this asshole right here. Practically got handed the lead role on a silver platter. Hey, don't worry. Me and Curry Barker are cousins. I literally know him. We went to Thanksgiving like a month ago. Like we were there together. I talked to him. I have his phone number right here. All you have to do is practically just show up, Lev. Just show up. Don't completely fuck it up. And you might be a shoo-in for this goddamn thing. At least we could get you second lead. You know, very least we could get you second lead, right? He still couldn't make it happen. That's fucking makes it even sadder. Where was that part in the first one? I would have liked that in the Instagram and your little Backstreet Boys fucking Instagram fucking selfie video.
I'm obsessed with food.
So I remember looking at the...
What do you mean? How many years ago was it?
2 years ago, 2024. And also what's so funny is my agent at the time sent it with like, "We are really close with Curry Barker. We can really get this pushed in front of him, so do a good job." I never heard anything. I'm sure I sucked.
Was this the one where they hit you up?
I'm sure I sucked, he said. Jesus Christ. I love that. Let's give it up for Lev Fur, ladies and gentlemen. That's really all the love I have to give for Lev. That's all the Lev I have to give for love. They're saying in the chat that they think that you're a black woman, Ashley. Is it the Aunt Jemima? Is it this? This giving you guys the impression that Ashley's
He's chimping out.
That she's chimping out? You know? It's very funny. And then somebody corrects them in the chat. They go, "Ashley's white and she's actually racist as hell." All right? I'll have you know. She's actually very racist, just in case you were wondering. All right, who else do we have on our finger on the pulse segment? Look at this. They're going to, okay. Last week we talked about Matt McCusker's black ass wife, right? Dude, tell me that the Sam Tripoli portion of that segment was not the best ever. When we talked about Matt's wife getting Timmy No Breaks giving him that clocka, that slabanaka, you know? Dude, I was loving when he got like right in the camera and was like, his black wife. I was like, whoa. I go, hold on, Sam Tripoli. Let's not get too carried away. Now, they mentioned it on this week's episode of Real Ass Podcast with my cousin, Louis J. Gomez, my first cousin on my dad's side. My Puerto Rican cousin, Louis J. Gomez. Him and Zach Amico on the Real Ass Podcast, they ended up bringing up that situation with Timmy No Breaks, right? Of course, because it's being talked about again and all that good shit. What I thought was interesting was their take on it. I kind of feel on their side a little bit. Wait until you hear what they have to say. Of course, Legion of Skanks, every time you hit play on a Legion of Skanks video, it has to go to the craziest metal music you've ever heard in your entire goddamn life. Before we even get into the time code, we have to start out with whatever the fuck this is right here. This is Crack Amico. It's his new look. You guys familiar with this? You see this? You hear about this?
Shalom, and then...
This is the only time I've ever seen him.
This is what Crack Amico looks like. All those raps that we listen to on the show. Remember, you know how sometimes we watch time codes of Real Ass Podcasts. I get down to the intro. He's a real ass dude with a bad attitude. News. I like Crack Amico. I hum it. I don't know the lyrics. I hum it. Okay? Well, he's changing his ways. He's moving to country music, he says.
Country.
He's saying that he's going country, and we're going to talk about that a little bit as well. But they're about to bring up the situation with Matt McCusker's black wife and Timmy No Breaks. What do you guys say?
Are we going to hear his country song? Has he made country songs yet?
We could hear his country song. You want to hear his country song?
Did he make a country song?
He did make a country song.
I kind of do.
Okay, we will listen to the country song after this time code because Ashley is a black Southern belle.
Changing it up. So was that a character that you were doing and now this is the real you? Is that what it was going on?
That was all a character. This is the real me.
I understand.
So the real you is...
Now, are you afraid of being a character because they've been getting punched by comedians' black wives?
Hey, what? Wait, hold up. Calm down there, fucking Toad Man. Calm down there, Toad Man. Do you not want to do the character anymore because you're scared of getting punched by comedians' black wives? Is that why? Yo, Zach Amico. I can never get enough of how insane Zach Amico looks. It always goes back to that frog. It always goes back to that frog, dude. He's a guy that I can't stand him because of just looking at him. I go, fuck you.
The whole rest of the world's on the GLP ones. He forgot them.
I mean, dude, you would have to inject him with GLP-1s like out of a machine gun. You'd have to be like nonstop needles into this guy to even shed a couple pounds off of him to make him look normal. He's got to be what, 600-700 pounds right now? The chair's got to be reinforced with steel. Something's going on.
It's all in his face.
It is. Like 90% of it is in his chin. He has like this fucking pelican chin that like he could go like and like make it like huger. Zach Amico's chin is the grossest thing I've ever fucking seen. He has absolutely zero facial hair anywhere but his underneath his chin. It's absolutely nuts. His cheeks are smoother than any skin I've ever seen. Supermodels with full-time skincare routines do not have as smooth a skin as Zach Amico has on his face. It's greasy, but it's smooth, right? And then you get right down here. As soon as you hit the underchin, it's all fucking scraggly-ass hairs. I don't like that.
His face looks like it would be like a squish toy or something.
It's disgusting. It looks like if you squeezed it, it'd be like one of those dumplings that you get.
Yeah, it's like
and
a
like some of it
toy.
would pop out the side. Like if you squeeze the chin, it would go and just pop out the side. Zach Amico is so disgusting, dude.
that what was going on?
That was all a character. This is the real me.
I
So
understand.
the real you is.
Now, are you afraid of being a character because they've been getting punched by comedians' black wives who don't understand the concept of a fictional character?
Yeah.
That is also a fear of mine.
Hey, Zach, we don't talk about that anywhere publicly.
We don't talk about that anywhere publicly. I like that. But I kind of agree with what Lewis is about to say here. In that situation, okay? You see this guy in the chat trying to go to bat for Zach Amico's fat ass? Calm it down, buddy.
I didn't see it.
Calm it the fuck down.
Secret.
No, I was just saying, just there's something in the air.
It's so funny because we didn't not. It wasn't like we were like, oh, we're not talking about it. It was just like it was all handled that night. It was a moment. It was a mistake. There was an apology. That was that. Didn't need to go beyond friends in a room. The funniest part about I'll say though, because Timmy No Breaks, he's a character. Timmy.
So this I like, right? He's a character. It really doesn't have to go any further than Timmy No Breaks just being a character, right? So in my opinion, she getting offended and all that shit, my lady, my African queen, Matt's black wife. I'm gonna tell you this right now from the heart, my boo. Your husband's a clown. You have to expect this kind of. You ain't no way you're gonna date him or be married to him for as long as he is a clown and not get hit with a stray somewhere. Lewis literally called her a bitch, and Lewis was not in character. Lewis was 100% Puerto Rican Louis J. Gomez. He goes, Matt's wife is a fucking bitch. Why don't you punch that guy? Because she knows Lewis will probably hit her back. And then Lewis will beat up Matt, and then it'll be a whole big thing. Matt won't be able to go to Skankfest. Everyone will be pissed, right? You can't do that. I thought it was kind of fucked up that she, went after Timmy Slow Breaks like that. So, Ashley, you want to hear the Crack Amico song? You want to hear the country song?
Yeah.
We can do it.
I mean, I can only stomach about 2 seconds of it.
Oh, no sweat. Let's go to the...
I love that country music.
Does it have chapters? It should have chapters, no? Let's see.
Wait, so they played it on the show?
Yeah, they played it on here. We can scrub it and we'll probably find it. Let's see. Maybe someone in the chat wants to help us out. No? Okay. Oh, there it is. I found it. Forget y'all.
In this business, and we'll support you in anything you do. So this is the world premiere of Crack Amico's brand new song.
Have a smoke.
We don't
If
even
you
know the
got
name
them,
of it.
smoke them. We're going to be
Here we
listening to
go.
Crack Amico's country music
I
debut.
got nowhere else to go.
Crank it.
Oh.
Crank it. You heard him. Yo, crack you a beer. Crack you a good old Bud Light right now. You're going to need one for a hit like this. I'm going to tell you now, dog. Yeah.
Please don't laugh.
How long can I keep up with this old game?
Yo, that shit real, dog.
The new rags and gold grills don't fit the same.
Yeah.
Well, I was spitting fire, but the flame burned out on
You heard?
a long, dark road.
Oh,
and
shit.
I hate to turn around, but I made up my mind, and I'm praying that it's not too late to say I wanna be white again. I wanna be white again. I wanna stop committing crimes and be on time again. I wanna say I love my prayers and eat my vitamins. Cause keeping up a black sin's getting tiring. And I'm tired of being a rapper. Tired of being a tired of my daddy saying I'm acting like a nincompoop. I'm leaving who I turned into behind me to be who I am inside again.
Amen.
I'm gonna flush my perks and lean and grab a couple of
That's good shit right there. A little Crack Amico. Play us out, that Crack Amico, right? It's good shit, right? It ain't bad, Ashley. You could get down to that. It's no Morgan Wallen, but you could get down. It's not Morgan Wallen, but you could get down to that. Look, you know what's so funny about that person in the chat going to bat for Fatback Amico? Was what we're going to talk about right now is the fact that Zach Amico gets so butthurt online. He's one of those ones. You poke at him a little bit, he gets real soft around the pants. And I have proof. I have proof, and I'm going to prove it to you guys right here. I hope my man in the chat stuck around to go to bat for Zach Amico after these. I'm going to show you guys some tweets. You know, I do a little dabbling on Twitter. I have an insanely small Twitter account, like super small. It used to be we had like less than 200 followers. Now we have less than 5. You know, still sub 1,000. Still sub 1,000. But I wanted to show you guys, Zach will get so upset online. And you could hook, line, and sinker him. You could hook, line, and sinker him real good. And I happen to do that. This was a little while ago. It's around Father's Day last month, June 21, right? Zach's tweet says, "Happy Father's Day to the old-time rock and roller who helped me mold my spirit with the charm and smile that lights up a room, the life of the party till after the lights go back up. And stories from the road that'll make you laugh till it hurts. Love you. I wouldn't be who I am or whatever without you," right? Now, this is like a wrestler or some shit like that. I don't think that this is Zach Amico's father. I didn't even care about it, right? But I quote tweeted it and I said, "I'd be mad as hell too if my father turned me into a goddamn fat fuck, you know?"
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
We do a little trolling. It's just a little trolling. It's just a little light troll. This is trolling online. This is trolling, okay? This is what we do. We trolling, okay? Is this jelly roll? They're saying, is this jelly roll when I had Zach Amico on the screen earlier, right? So I write that about Zach. I'd be mad at my father if he turned me into a fat fuck. Because the tweet said, "I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for who you are," right? So to me, that says you're a fat fuck because of that guy. I'd be mad at him. I wouldn't be celebrating him on Father's Day. What kind of shit is that? Zach immediately responds. Immediately responds. Look at this. Let's go to Zach's. He says this. Look, he gets so mad. He gets so mad. He says, "When you're so desperate to be shitty to a stranger that you don't realize you're commenting on a joke post, what a dumb loser." He's trying to get me, right? Hey, man. We know it's a joke. We don't give a fuck about the joke. We give a fuck about the fact that you're fat. I commented underneath. I go, "This you? This you right here? This not you? I think that this is you." Right? So now we're just trolling. We just do a little trolling. It's called a little trolling. You know how Donald Trump says it. We just do a little trolling. It's called a little trolling. You know, it's like, I love that soundbite. Listen.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
It's called We Do a Little Trolling. I love the way he trails off of it. It's called We Do a Little Trolling. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. So then I respond to him. I go, "The point was you're fat. I want you to be better, Zach. Nobody cares that you're obsessed with wrestlers or whatever the fuck, okay? We don't care about this. We just care about the fact that you a fat bitch, all right? And that you're responding to the post." Yo, Ashley, I shit you not. Zach responds again. And this is all within like a 40-minute period. Again, this happened.
Did this happen this week?
No, this happened last month.
Oh.
I just didn't even bring it up until now because we hadn't really had a chance or a reason to talk about Zach. But now that he's...
Oh, yeah, because it's Father's Day.
Yeah, now that he's contaminated my fucking screen with this fat fucking presence, then now is the time that I bring this up, you know? What better way? And we just celebrated his brother, Crack, you know?
That's really his brother.
Look, they're saying in the chat, if that was a joke post, then why did he snap back so fast? You know, if he was just joking about the post, why did he take it so serious? That's the point here. Don't take it serious. We're just fucking around. We're nobodies. We're just trying to get a little, you know, a little bit seen. You know, I'm not scared to admit it. We're trolling so that we could get a little something. We need some juice. We need some legs online. What better way to get it than get some attention, you know? And this is how we do it. He responds right away. "It is lost on this dummy that his entire account is being obsessed with comedians, even unsuccessful ones like me." Oh, come on, dude. You're so much better than that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This is why I don't like it, because he's not doing this to be jokey. Like, we did this to Tim Butterly. We were like, "Oh, you're making fun of a small account. That's all you got." I don't give a fuck about that, but we made Tim apologize. You remember that? Tim apologized for that. He goes, guys, I'm sorry, follow Lost Docs Media. I didn't mean it. I was like, Tim, shut the fuck up, dude. You know? But he's not joking. He's like really like, oh, he's going to make fun of me, an unsuccessful comedian. What? In the hopes that he's fishing for some compliments that people go, no, Zach, you're not unsuccessful. You're skinny and funny and successful, and you do stand up, actually standing up and not sitting in a stool. These are things that you do, Zach. You know? This is what I like. I like when Zach responds like this. He says, I'm fat. You listen to and react to podcasts wishing you were friends with the comics. Nobody's perfect. I responded back to this. I said, I don't want to be friends with none of you fuckers. Don't get me wrong. We don't have to hate you to make fun. I don't hate this man. He disgusts me, right? I don't hate Zach Amico. I wouldn't be like, I wish harm on Zach Amico. I don't even know the guy.
You don't want to.
I have no idea who he even is. He could be the sweetest man in public, right? And face to face. That wouldn't make him any less harsh on my eyes. I still would have to, if he still looks the same, that's a problem. You know, you have to change that. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I see the numbers dropping. They don't like that. I don't like the fats. No, I'm just, it's all for love. You know, we love Zach Amico. I love this. Look, Zach's even deleting posts. I could get Zach Amico to delete a post, you know? Very funny. This one I liked. This one had to do with, this is the last Zach Amico, and then we're going to move on to Akaash Singh. Wait until you guys see the Akaash Singh that we got. This Jasleen is embarrassing the fuck out of Akaash Singh. It's unbelievable. But I want you to check out this one last post from Zach Amico. This is actually fucking crazy. So you heard the little fucking country music Crack Amico song, right? Dude, Zach actually is sitting there going, yo, Crack Amico bullying someone out of a genre makes him more my brother than a DNA test could. He says a instead of any, right? He says, more my brother than a DNA test could. I don't know why, but that sentence doesn't read right to me. It should say any DNA test could. That would be, you get what I'm saying? It should say any DNA test could, in my opinion. So the sentence sucks ass, right? The implication sucks ass too. Why? Because Post Malone goes, hey, I'm going to go back to the genre of music I started in. Sorry, guys, I'm done taking over your genre of music. Like he was already doing great in hip hop, right? He had that one song that was kind of R&B. He been out there, been out there, and then we get right, and then we get out there, right? He had that one, and then this genius, this white genius, this supreme genius, he goes, I'm just gonna take over country music. Puts on a hat, fucking sells 1 million goddamn records, right? Insanity. Now he wants to smoke a cigarette like a real cowboy and go, I'm going back to making music for thugs. All right. I'm going back to making music for soft-hearted thugs like I do. All right. And you're going to hate on him for this and say that your Twinkie little brother fucking bullied him out of the genre? Okay. Look at the way he does it, though. Post Malone. Supreme White. I'm spitting right now, calling Post Malone the Supreme White. Yo, Post Malone is actually probably one of the corniest fucking people in the goddamn world. I almost actually give it back to Zach. I go, you know what? It's fine. Just do whatever, man. Just say whatever. Now, that post is obviously probably a joke as well, right? But I like to think in my mind that Zach was being serious. He goes, no, Crack Amico, like totally. Imagine Zach's fat ass in like a hallway at a comedy club. He goes, yo, you should see it, bro. My brother put out one country song and Post Malone just like quit the genre. Imagine him being serious about that. He just quit the whole genre. I don't even know if he'll ever be back to country music. My brother drops one banger and that's it. It's just over for Post Malone. Yeah. Crack Amico is the last cowboy in LA. They're saying in the chat, Crack Amico is the last cowboy in LA. All right. We're going to be moving on to our next Jamoke in the Finger on the Pulse segment. This is going to be a long one today. I'm going to warn you guys now. This is going to be a long one. All right?
I just thought that.
Yeah, we already been at it for an hour. This is just the intro. This is just the intro. Red bar. Our next Jamoke on the finger on the pulse segment. This one's going to be a quick one. I just think that this is more embarrassing than anything else. This is going to be Akaash Singh joining us over here at Lost Ox Media. You guys familiar with this Akaashi? This Akaashi Singh or whatever his name is? Is that how you say his name? Akaashi? Right? No? Yes? Ashley? Are you alive? Okay. I'm joking. So I'm subscribed to Jasleen, or I follow Jasleen on like all the social medias.
Not now.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Ashley, okay?
Hey, Ashley.
So I follow Jasleen Singh because she's my favorite woman in the world. And I'm telling you, it got to the point to where I could not, every time I opened Instagram, her posts were the first ones I saw. Literally, every single time it was always bam, smack, front row center Jasleen, right? Mm-hmm. I go on there the other day. I see Akaash Singh over here getting posted by Jasleen. This reel right here says, my husband at any given time. Wait until you see what she has a compilation of Akaash Singh doing in his total private life, his 100% private life that shouldn't be on the internet at all. He quit. Remember, he quit the internet. He quit the internet because you bullied him off of the internet by being a weird whore on podcasts and stuff like that, right? Look at what Akaash is doing in this video, guys. This is going to toss you. It's all fucking Akaash injecting himself with fucking GLP-1s, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck? Sickening. Ashley, what say you?
I thought it was peptides.
Isn't that the same shit? Ain't GLP-1s and peptides the same shit?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
They're not? Well, fuck me. He's injecting himself with peptides, which sounds like insecticides, which sounds like poison.
Maybe somebody will correct.
He might as well be injecting himself with heroin. As far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't be injecting yourself with anything with a needle. I don't like this. And he's getting all
country's doing it.
He's getting all fat and shit. Is this what the peptides do?
He's getting fat because he's off the internet and depressed because he's married to Jasleen.
And he's eating all this ice cream. He's eating Ben and Jerry's like it's fucking going out of style. Stephen Colbert's American Dream. Don't ask me how I know that. Don't ask me how I know that. Because I don't even know how I know that. I've never even had that ice cream. I've never heard of that ice cream ever. But I'm sure
I check your freezer out right now?
There is definitely not an unopened pint of Stephen Colbert's American Dream in my freezer right now. There is not. Don't even think that there is, okay? Akaash injecting himself with needles. What kind of shit is this? Why is your wife posting this online? I would be so not cool with this. I don't give a fuck how many people are doing it, and it's
he clearly
cool.
let her.
Is this the same stuff that like Clavicular is on when he's like, oh, I'm on a Retatrutide and fucking all this other crazy shit? So he's just injecting, he's just banging himself with needles all day.
He looks sad.
Akaash, he looks like the needles are all he has left, right? Look at that face right here. He's like, He goes, I think I got the right dose. You know where it's like almost too close to your eyes and you're kind of like, yep, that's it. That's the right amount. I don't like this. I seriously don't. And what makes it even worse is why would Jasleen be posting that like that? To get a couple clicks? Like this is anyone who tries to like this guy in the chat. Oh, you're going to make fun of other people's podcasts to try to get some clicks online. Okay, what would you rather me do? Put a bunch of videos of Ashley sticking herself with needles in her ass all day? Would you rather me take advantage of my wife like that? Right? You know, my soon-to-be ex-wife? No, but this is crazy, right? Like, why would you put your husband on blast like that? It's so fucked up. And the music that she tries to put, she goes, look at how cool it is, guys. He's on peptides. My husband. My awesome husband. Peptides that I probably 100%, like I said, probably and 100%, roped him into this. How much you want to make a bet she's the one that was like, you should get on peptides like everyone else? Everyone else is doing it. Why don't you?
She's definitely a follower.
She would 100%. She'd be it's trending right now, Akaash. It's trending. Why don't you get on it? It's trending. Of course. I don't like it. I look at the tongue out on Akaash. Oh my Lord. That is bad. He goes, trying to get. I do that when I'm trying to like measure something real good. I go like that. When I bust out the measuring tape, I go like, I stick one thumb out or a tongue out like that. Guys will do that when they're doing something that's really, they need to focus on that. Now, Akaash needs to get the right milligrams or his heart is going to stop. So he needs to focus, and that's where that tongue comes out like that. Give it up for Akaash Singh. Look, they're saying in the chat, the real question is, when will these two get divorced? Forget fucking Tom and Christina. When will these guys get divorced, right? I don't know.
When Akaash grows some balls?
Yeah, when Akaash finally grows some balls. I'm going to tell you right now, you guys are going to have to keep me in the loop because listen, look at this right here. I don't like this. I had commented on that GLP-1 or whatever the fuck it was. What'd you say they were called? Peptides? Yeah, I commented on the insecticide post, right? I said something like, yo, why are you embarrassing Akaash like that? Jasleen Singh fucking blocks me, guys.
Didn't even say anything.
Didn't even say shit. She just fucking blocks me.
Big fan of this account. Big fan of this account. It's good.
It's a good account. It's a good account. I was a big fan of this account. And now all of a sudden, I can't even be a good fan of this account because I'm blocked by Jasleen Singh. And I didn't even know this. I've never been like actively blocked by someone that like if I've been blocked on Instagram by anyone, I don't know. I've never like tried to go back to their account to like know that I was actively blocked, right? She's the only fucking account that I've ever like been, oh, I'm going to go back to her account. And it was like, nope, right? So I didn't know how this works. I go into like a different account of mine and Instagram like just goes, hey, if it's blocked on one, any of them that are like linked are just all blocked. So even on my other like burner Instagram accounts, I can't follow her. I can't find her anymore. I'm fucked, man.
Gotta go through me.
I know. Now I got to get all my news from Ashley. And you guys know how she is with the time code, so I'm not going to get nothing right. No, I'm kidding, of course. We love Ashley around here, guys.
Hey, Ashley.
We love Ashley, but we do a little bit of trolling. We just do a little bit of trolling around here. That's all it is. We do it a little bit of troll.
Yeah.
I love that. So we're going to end our finger on the pulse segment with Ben Avery, checking in on Ben Avery. Right? What are they saying? That's the face I have when watching the show. The Tiger Army is saying he has the fucking tongue out, when he's watching the show. He's watching Lost Ox Media, tongue out, focusing like that, like as if he's trying to get the right measure. You know, they say measure twice, cut once. You know, I like that. Some guy in there saying, I'm only blocked by Flint Dibble. What the fuck is a Flint Dibble?
Yeah, what's a Flint Dibble?
What the fuck is a Flint Dibble? I don't even know. We'll have to check back with you guys in the chat about a Flint Dibble a little bit later. We're going to finish out our finger on the pulse segment, a little bit of Ben Avery, right?
And I'm taking a bathroom break.
And then we're going to take a little bit of a bathroom break after that, all right? Okay. You can hold that until the end of the Ben Avery You'll be good, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this week, I was checking out Ben Avery's live stream. Watched Lemon Party, of course, you know, like I always do. And wasn't anything too crazy on here. One thing that kind of caught my attention was that he talked a lot about his health in the beginning here, right? Which I thought was kind of funny because he was pretty much going on saying, at first he was saying that he was going to cancel the stream that week, right? And then he goes, fuck it, I'm going to do the stream, but I'm sick. So he calls it like the pain stream. He goes, the pain stream will start today, you know, whatever. He gets on here. He doesn't act sick at all. He fucking starts the stream. He brings out a giant ass burrito. He goes, guys, I'm going to eat this fucking football sized burrito on the stream. It's going to be crazy, right? Starts talking about his health and shit. And then he starts talking about why they didn't put out a Patreon episode this week. And when it got to the Patreon part is where I got a little bit suspicious. I go, wait a minute, this is something that I might want to dig into. We will get to that in a little bit. First, I want you guys to listen to Ben's crazy hypocrisy. Now, remember, this is supposed to be him, like, sick and in pain. He's like, guys, I can barely walk. I need the cane. I need the red glasses because my eyes are so sensitive to sun. I'm like an owl. You know, I'm like a baby owl. My arthritis is flaring up because I'm eating fast food. And then he pulls out a burrito the size of a fucking log. He goes, guys, I'm going to eat this on stream. Hold on.
I've made the switch, everybody. And look, you know, life is a one-way street. You can't go backwards. And, you know, you just got to move on. You don't look back. And, yeah, here we go. Here we are, folks. We're making the switch live on the show. We're switching. And here, I got a large, because I'm sick. Obviously, you only do clear liquids when you're sick. That's how you get better.
So you do a Sprite. Now, he thinks that this is hilarious. He's like, guys, I'm sick because I eat so much fast food. My health, you know, I have like an autoimmune disease. I have arthritis. It's flaring up. I have hemorrhoids. Ben's in bad shape, he says. And then he thinks it's so hilarious. Like I've watched the context of this, right? He's not laughing at something he said before.
He's laughing at himself.
He's laughing at the fact that he's like, this is going to be hilarious. I'm going to pull this burrito out. And I'm going to eat this burrito. He genuinely thinks this is the funniest thing in the world to him.
No, I was a big Del Taco guy for a while, but honestly, El Pollo Loco Mogs, really hard. They're really good, and their salsas elevate everything to a
You don't like an El Pollo Loco?
I don't like that he said it mogs.
Anyone in the comments who's saying I have psoriasis on my ass and I'm in chronic pain and I have arthritis in every joint in my body and I shuffle around my house moaning like a 95-year-old. I walk around my house, I feel like Mitch McConnell. Everybody in the comments who's saying it's because I eat it's because I eat El Pollo Loco. Fuck you. Only God can judge me. You don't know my story. You don't know my story. And for anybody tuning in, because they hate me right now because there's no Patreon.
Yo, that's me. I'm tuning in because I hate you right now.
Faggot!
That's him. He said that. You said that. I didn't say that. He said that. That's Ben Avery, guys. You know that?
I live in your fucking head, faggot!
Good shit right there. Who's hating on who for no Patreon episode?
Story. You don't know my story.
I don't know your story.
And for anybody tuning in, because they hate me right now because there's no Patreon, I am sorry. And I haven't even told the guys this yet, but I think they could probably guess it, but I'm not putting the Patreon out.
How much food did he order?
I know, right? You see, Ben literally has like a magic bag of, like he has a magic sack of treats. He just keeps pulling shit out of the goddamn bag like it's a clown car.
I'm just waiting to hear him chew. And
Oh
go
my
like
God. He's pulling so much. He goes, hold on. I got another churro. These are third churros. I got some chips. I got some dip. 10 more burritos. He goes, and then I got the guacamole. I got Ben is freaking out with the amount of food in this bag.
And I haven't even told the guys this yet, but I think they could probably guess it, but I'm not putting the Patreon out. And I felt so bad the past 3 days. Honestly, I don't even know if I could have. Like, just sat down and edited and uploaded it. It would have been really fucking hard. Just like moving around and stuff, but the episode, it's too personal. I can't put it out. We've been in scenarios like this where we feel like an episode is a little too personal. And we go, you know what? But I would find that really interesting as a listener. And then we put it out and it usually blows back up in our face. A lot of people can't handle it. They're not really mature enough. So, it was, I don't want to elaborate on the episode. really, but just something happened in our family and me and Jason's family in the past like 3 weeks, and we talked about it. And
now here's the thing here. I can understand you not wanting to put out a Patreon episode, right? You have something that goes on, whatever. But you heard him right away. He goes, you know, some people are pissed about it. Some of our fans are like, why aren't you putting it out? You know, I was editing it. It was a little too personal. I didn't feel like it would have been appropriate to bring it out, right? He should have just left it there, right? Instead, he's going, what did he say? There was a death in the family, right? Or something? Or he said something happened in the family?
Something happened in the family. He didn't say death.
But that's enough to spark his fans' curiosity. And trust me when I say this, it does. It does. His fans get very curious about this. You can't word it like that. You just have to say it was too personal. That's it. Leave it alone. Because then it could be anything, right? And if your fans have so many like possibilities to grab with, they might send them in circles they might not ever get what you're talking about, right? If you say like something personal happened in my family, now people start going like, was it a death? Did his wife break up with him, right? Did something like that happen? Did he have another baby? Now, when you start having those very specific thoughts, people can take very specific channels to try to get that information, right? You might as well just leave it alone and just say it was too personal. We couldn't do it. Jace came out and said he was gay. You would have just been better off making a joke like that and been like, Jace came out and said he was gay and we didn't want his coming out to be on the Patreon like that, so we're not putting it out. Sorry.
But just something happened in our family and me and Jason's family in the past like 3 weeks, and we talked about it and like kind of the grief of it and stuff. And
the grief.
We made jokes about it.
The grief. What do you do? When are you griefing? When do you have the grief?
So essentially, he probably just said something he doesn't want his family to actually hear.
Potentially. I mean, if he's talking about, hey, man, we made jokes about it. We did the grief. I did the grief, you know, on the Patreon. That to me sounds like you said some shit about a dead relative. You got a little too personal. You go, damn, what if mom hears that? You know, what if ma hears that? Ma ain't going to like that.
Another thing is he's saying it like vague-ish so that everybody does do this nosy shit. He likes that. He is such a high school girl.
Look, there's the one thing I'll give Ben's fans. They're persistent, bro. And they're a little scary when it comes down to shit like this. Dude, Lemon Party fans want to know. They want to know the goddamn juice, and they will go through fucking crazy lengths to find it. In this situation right here, I'll let him finish this out. He says that he's not going to put out the Patreon. I think he says there might be like 2 next week or something like that. But he touches on his fans a little bit.
And I re-listened to it, and just in my heart, I don't want to put it out. So next week, I'm going to put out, we'll put out 2 Patreons. So this is the first week actually in the history of Lemon Party in almost 4 years that we're missing. I'm sorry, everybody, but it is what it is.
Hold on. He needs to take a huge fat
Unfortunately,
ass bite.
we've learned as we've gone along that there is a very small percentage of the listener base that has a very unhealthy parasocial relationship with the podcast, and they can't handle certain stuff, and it's really shitty and fucked up. So and just in my heart, it doesn't feel right to put out, but
okay, that's going to do it for the time code with Ben. Now, you heard that last part, right? Very small sect. Go ahead.
I will give him. I have not heard him chewing on that burrito into the microphone.
He did do pretty good.
Yeah.
He tucked it back in his like squirrel cheeks, and
I for sure
it was
thought
nice.
I was going to have to listen to him chomp disgustingly.
You thought it was going to be like Bert Kreischer, like that on the burrito, right? A little.
Yeah.
That good, right? No, Ben did a good job. Yeah. He's like a vacuum. He goes and just sucks in the bite. He takes the bite, he goes and he sucks it down like that, and he's good. But you heard that last part. He goes, a small sect of our fans have a very like unhealthy parasocial relationship with the show, right?
He knows them.
He knows this. He knows some of them. Some of them are his mods, believe it or not. Yo, Ben's fans and some of the people that do stuff for his show are unhinged, bro. The first time we talked about Ben in depth on this show, his one moderator fucking immediately went after us. She tried posting the guy, like an old DUI photo of me or something like that, right? We instantly took the Donald Trump route and turned it into a t-shirt, of course.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Do a little bit of trolling around here. It's just a smidge of trolling, you know? As we call it, we do it a little bit of trolling, you know?
You can buy one.
You can buy one. You can go to lostdocs.media right now, and you can buy what we call the Lost Doxed Media t-shirts, okay? Red bar. Now, I end up going on Reddit after I hear that time code because that's a very, you know, juicy thing to say. To me, you say something like that, that's going to get my fucking juices flowing. That's going to get me a little stiff in the pants. I hear some shit like that, right? I go, what's happening that's so personal in your goddamn family that I need to know about, right? You know, it's something wiggling over here. Don't worry about it, Ashley. They don't hear nothing. So I find this Reddit post right here by someone named Vegan Not Soy, okay? The title of the post was, what was the Avery family tragedy? Anyone have the scoop on why Jace and Ben are grieving? Look, they even asked that word specifically, grieving. That's where he fucks up, is where he starts saying shit like that. Hold on, I need to fix a technical difficulty real quick on my goddamn computer. Of course, we have technical difficulties. We love a technical difficulty around here. There it is. I'm like, yo, where's my mouse? So you remember I said, I go, he used that word. He's too specific. You can't be using words like grieving and shit like that. The fans are going to catch on to that shit, and they're going to try to go a poking and a prying, right? Now you got this guy sitting there going, anyone got the scoop on why they're grieving? It's like, come on, man. He's even using the same goddamn word as you. Why would it prevent them from posting the Patreon? Was Ben lying when he said he had a flare-up? Because I think he said something like that in his Discord, or he posted, hey, we're canceling the episode. I had a flare-up, something. Listen to how crazy his fans are. What pain medications is Ben taking? What the fuck kind of fan is just going to ask another forum of fans, like a whole nother group of fans in the forum, what kind of medication is Ben taking? Anyone happen to know that information? Does his doctor happen to be anywhere in the Reddit today? Anyone? No? Is his doctor willing to divulge this information and lose his medical license? Anyone? Anyone at all? No? Okay. This has to be coming from somewhere. To be asking that kind of shit, that has to be like coming from somewhere. To be like so blatant about, does anyone know his medical information, right? Do other people like in the Discord or something like happen to know Ben personally and maybe brag about it or something, or try to like make it seem cool to know anything personal about him? It seems like this information, or this like so nonchalant way of asking, anyone happen to know what medication he's on? It's like, that's not just like a one-off kind of like question, right? Makes it seem like you might have asked something like that in the past, and maybe people actually gave you the information. You go, well, I can ask again. They'll give me just as much personal information. Why does Ben hate the fans? I almost forgot about that part. Why does Ben hate the fans, they say in the goddamn Reddit? Now, this is bad. If they're saying in your Reddit, why does Ben hate the fans? That's a problem. That's supposed to be the community hangout spot. If we had a Lost Ox Media Reddit, they start going, why does Elias hate us? I would go in there and start apologizing. I send dick pics to every single one of you. I send a dick. I'd send you your own personal dick pic. I wouldn't even mass blast one. I would send one for every person. I go, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I send another one. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean it. Here's my dick. I'm sorry. You know, everyone would get their own personalized message. And you would know it was me because I wouldn't cut the camera. I would go, I'm sorry. I'd go right from dick. I go, I'm sorry. I'd lift the phone up every time. I go, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I don't know. I will make the show better. Here's my dick. I'm sorry. You know, I would atone for my sins. Ben's not going to atone for shit. Now listen to how crazy the fans are here, guys. We're going from asking for personal information, right, to people in there commenting saying uncle named Bobby Ray. Oh, wait, no. Went to a different fucking... That comment's not the right one. Sorry. Where's the comment that I was looking for that I found earlier? I gotta find it. I like how I primed it up and then I was like, wait a minute. I lost the comment, guys. They're saying death in the family, I'm guessing, right? There was this one comment that really had it. No. I do have the backup, though. The backup thing if I need it. Because someone in here, I think the comment might have gotten deleted. Someone in here was like, their uncle died. Oh, there, right here. Someone says, their uncle died, right? Someone right underneath it goes, what makes you think that? Now, you see this 9 more replies here? You click that, and the comment right underneath it goes, his obituary. And it was linked, and it's not linked anymore. But guess what? I saved the link in case something like this would happen. Now, I'm not going to bring this obituary up to be like, yo, we're celebrating the fact that Ben's uncle died, right? That's fucking tragic. I wouldn't, anyone's family member dies like that. That's kind of crazy. I do have to bring this up because it is insane. This obituary was like something that you would see in like an image board somewhere because it didn't even sound real. Wait until you hear this. First of all, insane for a fan or a fan of the show to fucking link this in the Reddit. I'm actually like not surprised that they unlinked it because that comment that said his obituary, it was hyperlinked. Like maybe an hour before we did the show when I put it on here, it was hyperlinked. So you could have just clicked his obituary. It would have brought you to this page, right? It's the shit that, dude, first of all, Ben's uncle that died, he grew up in a town called Sundown, right? Something about the name of a town called Sundown is so insanely racist to me. That sounds like they're hanging them at sundown. You know what I mean? It sounds fucking crazy. I forget the name of the town where he like grew up in, but it was another small town that had a name like this. It was like fucking Quietsville or some weird shit like that. It was the same town that like Superman grew up in or some shit, right? Now, you go down here a little bit. Where's that one part that I saw that was insane? So his uncle grew up, or he was born and grew up in a town called Sundown, right? And then it says after graduating from Texas Tech, he coached 6-man football for 42 years. He coached at Santo Loop, Borden County, Withrow, and Meadow. Now it says here, the love of his life, Lanita, whom he married December 21 in 1989 in the town of Whiteface. So now you grew up in a town called Sundown. You got married in a town called Whiteface. Now listen to this next part. His children's names were Brendan and Avery, right? The uncle's children's names were Brendan and Avery. The uncle's name was Bobby Ray Avery, right? We're going to hit that sus soundbite one more time. So now, if the man who had the children's name was Bobby Ray, last name Avery, right? And then he had a son named Brendan and a daughter named Avery, that would mean both of their last names would also be what, Ashley?
Avery?
Avery, right?
Hey, Ashley. Ashley.
So this was a man who was born in a town called Sundown, got married in a town called Whiteface, and had a son named Brendan Avery and a daughter named Avery. What the fuck? That is the fucking craziest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Now remember, the fans brought me to this information. I didn't go digging for this fucking shit. I went digging in the Reddit, right? So I just want to be known out here. And on top of that, I really don't want to come across like I'm celebrating the fact that one of his family members. We make fun of the guy, but it's nothing to be like, your uncle died, ha ha ha. But this shit is fucking hilarious. A daughter named Avery. What is her middle name? Avery? Avery. Okay, this is how we do it over here. It was crazy to me. Your son's name is Brendan Avery. Your daughter's name is Avery. Grew up in a town called Sundown. Married in a town called Whiteface. Let's give it up for Ben Avery's uncle. And I tried to give Ben the respect of not showing what he looked like on screen. So we're only there for the funny parts, the information. I don't want to sit there and put the guy on blast, right? But that's why Ben's not doing the Patreon. His cousin Avery, her father died. So our condolences go out to them. We're going to take a little bit of a bathroom break, put on some music, and come back to do our main story, our first main story, which is Christina P. and Tom Segura's separation. The mommy and daddy of comedy are breaking up. How sad is that? We're going to be right back here on Lost Ox Media. Do not go anywhere. We will be back after the bathroom break, okay?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lost Ox Media, the punk rock podcast that makes you take a second look at what you just watched. We're doing it's like soy face, like Ben Avery. We're going, hey, for the thumbnail. Second look at what you just watched, man. It's cool as fuck, yeah. We thank you guys for either joining us or still being here with us after our little bathroom and music break. If you are just joining us, new episodes of the show come out at an undisclosed time every Sunday. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Go to lostox.media if you want to be a member and support the show. Check out the Discord. It's linked in the bio. Now that all that gay shit's out of the way, we're going to be taking a hit and then moving on to our main segment, Christina P. and Tom Segura's separation. The mommy and daddy of comedy are calling it quits, ladies and gentlemen. Take a hit real fast and help us celebrate this separation. See, it's a celebration to me. It's a celebration to me. Christina P. and Tom breaking up because I've been waiting to have a crack at that Christina P. and his sweet ass. You know, I've been waiting to have a little crack at that. Yo, Christina got them titties, boy. You ain't never seen them titties? Yo, Christina P.'s titties are rocking, dude. I'm telling you. So we're going to be talking all about that. Honestly, I think anyone with half a brain would have 100% seen this coming. I mean, if you're fucking watching Too Lazy to Try, Podcast Cringe, fucking, what's the other one? American Redacted. If you're watching any of those cookie cutter video essay like things that are about the comedians, they all say the same thing. Tom Segura is bad. Christina P. is annoying. They're going to break up sooner than later. Everyone sees it. Tom acts like an asshole to his wife. It's unbelievable, right? It's all very old news. It's not like anybody has really not seen this coming. As far as the internet's concerned, right? What are they saying in the chat right now? Single mommy podcast, they're saying. Oh, God, the single mommy podcast, dude. Oh, they're also talking about her breast reduction in the podcast. And they're saying Joe DeRosa wants in. God, imagine Joe DeRosa and Christina P. getting together. Imagine the smell coming out of that bedroom. Disgusting. Disgusting. Who cheated? They're saying in the chat. Who cheated? Oh, guys, let's not get ahead of us. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, all right? But yeah, they're separating. They are separating. And honestly, despite like whether, you know, it's a long thing coming or not, I still think it's kind of sad. Because I used to watch the show like back in the day a lot more frequently than I do now. Once Tom kind of became the whole like, I'm rich, Tom, I'm taking peptides and working out and getting all awesome and ripped in the gym and all this shit. Once it kind of became like that, that kind of is where I checked out. I was like, this guy is now he's turning into like this disconnected asshole rather than like this funny show. Because they used to have some good characters on Your Mom's House. Like, they were one of the first people to discover Andrew Tate. And it was funny when they first found him. That he wasn't manosphered out yet. He was getting there. Don't get me wrong. He was on the trajectory. But it was more funny coming across his content than it was like concerning like it is now, right? They had another character on there called Fed Smoker who was like this crazy meth head that would do like almost like First Amendment audit shit. But he would just go up to like 7-Eleven employees and be like, what's the fucking problem, Chomo? He'd call them like child molesters and like throw a camera in their face. And it was funny as hell, the shit that they used to talk about on the show. Then Tom started having like, I don't know.
Turned into Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he like wanted to, they all want to be Joe Rogan. The second they go bald, they want to be Joe Rogan. They go, I'm going to start opening my own businesses. I'm going to create a network. I'm going to try to get as many people to work for me as I possibly can. You know, Tom Segura is like Chris fucking, what's his name? Chrissy Chaos. Chris DiStefano. Chris DiStefano. That's Tom Segura is Chris DiStefano's boss. Did you guys know that? Did you see this? Did you hear about this? You don't know this.
We covered this, yes.
We've covered this before. Well, me and you're not talking into the mic.
He's doing his little podcast out of the back of his car.
Yes, he's doing his little podcast out of the back of his car. And the one episode we watched, he was talking about the fact that Your Mom's House is the one that does the ads for their show now, which is essentially where they make the most money on their podcast. He was telling this to Mark Norman. And Mark said, we're with Your Mom's House as well. Now, I'm sure there are other podcasts. What, Joe DeRosa's new podcast is under the YMH thing. Fucking, they did. Lauren Compton. She's a fucking YMHer. Danny Brown, the rapper, has a podcast under YMH. They just did this like conspiracy one with Kurt Metzger and fucking, what's the other one? How do I not know that guy's name? Kurt Metzger and Joe Rogan's friend.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Anyway, we're getting beside the point. I fell off during all that and kind of stopped watching the show. But when I was watching, Christina was nothing but madly in love with Tom. And you could tell. You could always tell that she loved him a lot more than he loved her, is essentially where my TED Talk is ending here, you know? So the whole thing is a little bit sad. I mean, I even have notes about it here. Like, there's... over the last maybe 5 years, there's multiple times where people have pointed out in the podcast where Tom shows blatant disdain for his wife. And then I think last year or maybe the year before, she got diagnosed with goddamn cancer, bro. Now, I'm talking double titty cancer. Like, she was fucking chocked full of this shit. To the point to where she had to get a double mastectomy, I think it's called, right? Even though that's...
mastectomy or something
yeah,
like that,
even though that sounds like the wrong word, I think it is a mastectomy or whatever, right? Essentially, they had to lob both of this goddamn bitch's tits off, man. Now that fucking sucks ass, dude. To have both of your big old fat, milky blonde tits ripped off like that. I mean, it was only... right there was the ticking time bomb. The second she came back in the wheelchair, Tom was sitting there like, he goes, I don't know. No tits? Are you willing to get fakes? She probably said no. He goes, you're not willing to get any plastic surgery? Like, you don't even want to tighten like your ass up a little bit or nothing like that? She goes, I'm all natural, Tom. He goes, He goes, well, see, the thing is, I'm making all this money now. Like, we're so goddamn rich. We're like, if you were to take half of it, it actually wouldn't even suck that bad. Like, it wouldn't even be that bad. You know? We're making so much money now off of all of our friends' shows and shit. It wouldn't even be that bad. I actually wouldn't even mind taking the financial hit to swap you out for, like, a newer model. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Like, let's just get a newer model in here. It's no big deal. You know, you can have half of the fucking croissant shop and all that other shit that we got going. No big deal. I just need you to get out of here. But it's crazy that it happened right after getting the tits ripped out, right? You know?
It hasn't been that long since she had that done.
No, I want to say maybe a year tops, 2 years tops since she got that.
Oh, come on, Tom.
And he's already...
You couldn't have been like 5 years after the cancer. Let's be a little...
And I don't think that anything solid has come out yet saying who initiated what and did what. every single person is saying, oh, this has to be Tom. This has to be Tom. Because of the point I made earlier. Everyone would see how much more Christina loved him than he loved her. If I could see her, if there was a world where I could see her initiating it, it would only be because he's not home enough anyway. Because he's constantly touring. And this is one of the clips we're going to watch in a little while. She almost like cries during one of the clips talking about it to like some fucking, I don't know, therapist or something like that on air. Some white nerd with glasses. But before we get into all the serious stuff, I want to get into our tweet. You know, right when I heard the news about this, I immediately took to Twitter because that's the kind of guy that I am, you know? Like I said, we're all about talking shit and having fun over here at Lost Ox Media. So because of the double mastectomy and the fact that now Christina is a single woman and I very much will be hitting up her DMs very shortly, I posted this tweet that said, now Christina need to show us them titties, you know? And I posted this picture of her that was taken from an old YMH when they did like the paid versions of YMH. They would do pay-per-views, right? Mm-hmm. And Christina had a fake pair of tits over her real tits. Who does that? Who does that? You teasing us like this with these. Look at how rock solid they look. They look so goddamn hard. Look, it literally looks like two balloons in her chest right now, like fake balloons. Like, you remember that one politician's like husband that came out with those weird pictures?
Straight up was balloons.
And he actually did have balloons. And where the nipples were supposed to be were where the knots of the balloons.
Going everywhere.
So fucking funny. Now, the best part about those balloon knots was they were all crazy directions and shit. One was like in the other room. One was facing up, you know. They were all over the place. Look, Christine's over here, rock solid, looking like you could really harm someone with that. Now, obviously, I had to edit the tweet. Twitter is an unedited place. You know, Twitter's no hose barred. You could post porn on Twitter. So I naturally posted the picture with her tits all the way the fuck out. And of course, in typical internet fashion, because there was tits in the post, it was viewed 1.1 million times. In like less than 3 hours, people just started picking up this goddamn. They go, Christina P's tits are out. Oh, she's getting a divorce. I might be able to hit. You know, a bunch of people probably thinking that in their minds. I might be able to hit. Like post, share post, reshare post. It was fucking going crazy, man. And all these people were throwing nasty comments in there. Dude, someone was like, I'm going to jack a dick to this goddamn picture right now. I was like, yo, you guys better chill. You guys better fucking chill. But of course, this is obviously just me kind of sucking my own dick. You know, I've never got 1 million on Twitter. And I was very excited to get that 1 million on Twitter, you know? And them titties were rocking. I know, I go, Ashley, this thing has like 80,000 views on it. I only posted it like a half an hour ago. And then like, what, 20 minutes later, not even, I open it back up. I go, Ashley, it's at 600,000. It was like, I was like, somebody was watching me or something. I go, should I like delete it? Like, what's happening here? I don't know, man. I think I just dribbled on myself. I need to start drinking like Donald Trump. 2.
Is that how he drinks?
Yeah, there was a video of him drinking like that once. It was very funny. So moving back on. She had cancer. What else? Oh, my God. Hold up. My mouse is freaking out. At one point, somebody was saying, I was reading on Twitter, that somebody was saying on her podcast, she has this podcast that she does by herself called like Where My Mommy's At or something like that, I think. And she was saying on her podcast a couple of years ago that they were talking to like a therapist or something like that. And Tom was saying that she didn't originally want to have kids, right? Like when they first had gotten together and gotten married, she was like, I don't want to have kids, right? It's just something I'm just not really feeling in my life, right? And that he almost like strong-armed her into it because he was like, that's the whole point of our marriage. So then he pumps 2 kids in her, and one of them I think is like 8 or 6 and 10, I think they are right now. Something like that. So it's like you pumped 2 kids in her when she didn't even kind of want, like, not that she didn't want the kids, but in the beginning, she didn't want to have kids originally. And he kind of like talked her into that. And then now all of a sudden he's leaving. And
I'd be like, you can have them in just as much time as me.
Split custody. Dude, the craziest part is I've heard them talk about their kids on their show before. Their kids sound like the most unlikable children that you can possibly imagine. And I'm not saying this in a way to where I'm going, they're talking shit about their kids, and that's what make their kids unlikable. I'm not saying this in a way to where I'm saying they're talking good about their kids, and I'm like jealous of their kids' rich life or whatever, and I go, they're rich assholes, fuck them, right? They talk about their kids like, oh, it's so cute. Our kids just like curse whenever they want, wherever they want. They like jump off of high shit in the house. One of them likes to rip his pants down and jump on my head and put his asshole on my head. Like their kids sound like Bebe's kids, like a bunch of little Stitches. You know Lilo and Stitch, how Stitch is like just causing mayhem the whole time? They make their own children sound like that. And it's fucking nuts. I wouldn't want split custody of them. Well, I wouldn't want split custody of that. You could take that shit. Fucking, you could have them, Christine.
She didn't want them, so you get them half the time.
I know. It's very funny that I'm saying, you take them. You're the woman, right? But I don't know. I guess I should honestly say allegedly he's leaving her. Because I honestly haven't read anything.
We don't fact check.
Yeah, I don't fact check around here. I go by the rule of Red Bar. I follow whatever the last thing I read about it online said, and that's the story that I believe, you know? I'm kind of in the boat like that, right? Another funny thing that people were saying, this is very funny, and this is actually kind of a good point. I was seeing a lot of people on Reddit saying, I can't believe that Bert and Leanne outlasted Tom and Christina. Is that not fucking a kind of wild thought to think about?
Yeah, but Bert is a nicer person.
I know, but he's probably got to be like a way bigger nightmare to deal with. You don't think so? I mean, the guy literally shits in the bed. I mean, come on. The only reason that marriage has even lasted that long is because Leanne lives in like a different city or something. Like, I don't even think they live in the same zip code. Some shit like that. They wake up every morning and have like coffee over Zoom. They go, the kid's alive? Yeah, okay. All right, see you tonight, honey. And then they don't even meet up until like later probably when they're doing like productions and shit like that. There's no way in hell that marriage would last if they're sleeping in the same bed together and Bert is shitting in the bed.
Ugh.
It's not happening. It's not happening. And if you're a listener of the show, then you know we covered Bert not long ago. And that was the last thing he said. I shit in the bed. He reveled in it. He goes, oh, I love it. I love it. I shit in the bed the other night. It was amazing. Tom's like, what the fuck? I'm getting a divorce with my wife, and that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like, you know, it's like ridiculous to even think about the fact that that one outlasted this one, you know? But it seemed like the writing was on the wall, you know? It seemed like the writing was on the wall. Should we share the statement from Christina now or later? Should we share? I think we should do the 7 minutes in heaven, right? The 7 minutes. All right. Look, we'll do the statement from Christina. I'll show you. This is what she said. This was on her Instagram stories. And this is kind of where I get, you know, the inclination that there ain't really too much solid fucking information coming out of this. Because even in her own post, she was very vague about it. First of all, she wrote it down on a piece of paper and took a picture of the piece of paper. That's about the gayest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is like up there with those like inspirational Facebook posts that people put over. It's like words over like a warm sunset or something.
Yeah.
And it says some gay shit like that. Do not do this. Do not do this. Just type it on the thing. Instagram stories has this whole feature where you could just go, just make the whole screen blue, and I'll just type the words over the screen on the, you know, on the blue, and we'll leave it at that. We don't need you to dip your feather in the ink and your old-timey ass pen and fucking do your little scribes and fucking do your shitty ass cursive. I could barely read this shit. and I can read cursive just fine. The problem is her E's, her A's, her L's, and her Y's all look the same. When she goes to type the word really, you just go, that's just an R with a bunch of bubbles after it. I don't even know what's happening here. So let's read Christine's statement here. Handwritten, of course. Hi, mommies. Thank you for all the kind messages. This is a really difficult time for our family. Episodes of YMH are pre-recorded in advance. Hence, no mention of recent events, right? So now you, I think, had mentioned this. You go, are they even doing the show together? And they don't. Every episode of YMH for the past 3 months has been Tom with the guest, Christina with the guest, never them together. Maybe even 2 guests, one half, 2 guests, like that. 2 bears, 1 cave didn't change. You smell me? They should do 1 bear, 1 cave. It should only be Bert. You should only let married men on 2 bears, 1 cave now. So hence no mention of recent events. So obviously we haven't hit past the banked episodes yet, which is why we haven't heard about it yet. My guess is the reason why we're all hearing about it now is because they're starting to reach the end of that bank. You smell me?
Yeah.
I think that we're reaching the end of that bank, and pretty soon it's going to have to be say something or fucking nut up, shut up, do the show together, don't do the show together, whatever it's going to be. What do you think it's going to happen? Do you think that the show's just going to go away, or they're just going to stay together for the kids, so to speak? Hit me. Hit me with your best.
Well, how much money does their show make?
I would imagine it makes a pretty good amount. On top of that, they literally own every other fucking comedy podcast that's out there. It's Gas Digital and YMH. Everybody's doing shows with those 2 guys. Lewis is sneaky. Lewis is like the new under the radar Tom Segura. He's sleazy Segura, Lewis is coming up there. Tim Butterly's about to drop a special under Gas Digital. A bunch of different podcasts are under Gas Digital now. It's going to be the same thing.
I think they're not going to do it because this is to a whole different podcast, no? Or is this the same one?
I think it's just to the fans, period. The where my mommy's at, your mom's house. Because the whole mommies thing, the jeans high and tight, all those jokes, that started on your mom's house. Her little where my mommy's at, the single, that happened after your mom's house. Your mom's house was the first one. Your mom's house. I figured I'd say it one more time since we're saying it so much. So episodes are recorded in advance, hence no mention of recent events. Just so you know, mommy loves you, and we'll see you very soon. Heart, Christina P. That's a good statement, right? I need claps. There we go. That's a good little statement, right? Look, they're saying in the chat, she wrote it to show the proof that it was her and not her publicist or some fucking AI. I mean, you could probably get AI to write you a shittily cursive written fucking little thing like this if you really, really wanted to. I mean, ChatGPT is not the shit, but I'm sure it could crank out a fucking, this would be nothing to an AI to be. You could do this. Publicists could do this, As a matter of fact, since the last thing that I read about this was someone saying that this was not a publicist, or this was potentially written by a publicist, now I do believe that it was AI. I don't believe it was her at all. I think Christina P is dead. And I think Tom killed her. Him and fucking, what's the guy, the country singer that Tom accused of being a mass murderer? Garth Brooks. Tom and Garth Brooks actually murdered Christina, and they're reaching the end of their video bank, and that's why you're seeing these weird handwritten messages, quote unquote, that are actually AI from her publicist. Let's just go on a whole slander train, why don't we? All right. I don't want to keep talking about the negative. I want to fucking go back and remember some of the good times, some of the memories, Some of those good old memories. This is 7 minutes of memories right here. The very good kind. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't get the goddamn thing to full screen. So someone posted this online. I thought this was interesting to take a look at. Let's take a trip down memory lane, right? Let's try to remember what their relationship was like. This is 7 straight minutes of Tom essentially just hating on Christina the whole entire time. What someone did was someone took a Too Lazy to Try video when they covered it and cut out all of Too Lazy to Try, which is the worst parts of the video. No, I'm joking. But look at this. They fucking have 7 minutes straight of just Tom shitting on Christina. And it's like so fucking blatant that you're like, oh yeah, anyone could have seen this coming. It's very sad to watch.
But do the Royals just have their own dialect? Or is that like a super upper crust accent? What is the royal accent?
Are the royal family posh is your question?
Well, like...
And this seems borderline retarded.
It is retarded. It is retarded.
Are the royal family... I remember once playing...
Jimmy Carr, can I ask you another retarded question?
Sure.
When you meet...
I don't think you couldn't.
Oh, I can't, yeah.
Look at how excited Tom gets the second someone shits on his wife. He goes, this is amazing. He goes, I'm loving every second. I hate this bitch. Like, he might as well go, isn't she fucking the dumbest bitch you've ever seen in your entire life? Holy shit, Jimmy, you're nailing her right now. She asked nothing but retarded questions.
That'd be the more interesting thing. Being thrilled with it, yeah.
Born in the USA is anti-Vietnam.
When you get booked, though...
You saw that look? She goes to say something. Tom's like, bitch, I will fuck you up right now. Look at the way he's sharp. Like, it's way too sharp. I don't like how he goes... Almost breaks his neck. Look at my cat is about to just ruin every goddamn camera and the whole thing. All right, let's go, Tom.
Being thrilled with it.
Look at his neck right here.
Anti-Vietnam.
When you get booked, though,
we all knew
do
that.
Do they?
Sorry, no, because we're talking. We're talking here. So
wait, Jimmy, I have a question.
No.
Let men.
Is it about 7-Up again, Jesus?
But about the English accent. Listen.
Ooh, that was not good. You missed that one. Look at this. They're trying to move on, right? And Christina's still trying to get a question in. Wait until you see the look of despair on Tom. He's like, oh, God, all right, whatever. Ask the question. I hate my life. In his head, he's like, I hate my life.
Let men.
Is it about 7-Up again, Jesus?
But about the English accent. Listen, about the...
Oh, my God. That is terrible, dude. And look at Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr looks like he's about to physically harm Christina P. And look at this.
He's so mean. He was so mean to her.
Yeah, very mean. It's a joke, though. Here I can understand it's a joke. It's whatever. But it is very weird how Tom, like, you can kind of see these little slivers of truth coming into this. Like, Tom being like, that's not fake.
Right.
That's not part of it. You know what I mean?
They get done with the podcast and he's
probably like,
everything
dude, can you shut the fuck up?
Let men.
Is it about 7-Up again, Jesus?
But about the English accent. Listen, about the monarchy, their accent though, like what is that just like so insular because they don't talk like anybody else in London. So what is that fucking accent?
That's a really good one. Let's see who else.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Wow, way to bring it. Way to fucking bring it.
Okay, now, in case you're just listening at home, there's a caption on the screen that says that these two right now in this moment where Bert is literally about to shoot through the roof like a fucking firecracker, they're looking at OnlyFans models on the screen. Their producers have OnlyFans models pulled up on the screen. Bert's reaction to this is the cringiest. The first time I ever saw porn, I didn't react to porn the way he's reacting to porn. That's crazy. Like, the first time I ever saw it and was like, I'm going to jack my dick to this, right? I wasn't, oh my God. Oh, yes. This is like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And wait until you hear what the porn model's doing. Listen to this.
A good one. Let's see who else.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Wow, way to bring it. Way to fucking bring it.
Some of them just get it, dude.
God, some of them just fucking get it.
Like the vigor in Bert's voice, like when he says this, is scary. Like Leanne might not be able to break up with him. He might like have something on her. He might scare her at night and go like, I'll go and eat your fucking whole entire family. Like, I'll go and literally eat your mother for dinner because I'm a fat fuck if you even think about breaking up with me. Shackles without shackles. You know what I mean? What do they call that when you fall in love with with your captor? It's Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. Leanne has Stockholm syndrome. Bert actually kidnapped her 30 years ago, and she's been just in love with her captor ever since.
Yes.
So if you're listening right now or watching, because we're probably not showing you this, this is a woman who is posing. You're seeing her from behind. One leg is up, and then she has a full bottle of Porosos in her no-no hole.
A full bottle of Porosos in her no-no hole. Now, when Ashley and me were watching this, she goes, "What's Porosos?" I go, "What's Porosos?" I go, "God damn, girl, you got to get with it." Ashley didn't know that Porosos was their bottle, their like wine or vodka company. Tom and Bert's vodka company. She had no idea. She goes, "What's Porosos?" I go, "Dude, the girl's got a whole bottle of vodka all up in her snatch right now. This shit crazy."
Last night.
I don't know.
I was, you were sitting in the chair, and I went up to you, and I was trying to make kissies with you. Is Yana, am I being
I didn't do that.
inaccurate? And
No, I'm
facts
just
right now?
No, I'm just taking myself there. I'm going.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yo, is Tom really fat, or is he drinking the tiniest bottle of Fiji that you've ever seen in your entire life? Look at this bottle of Fiji that Tom is downing right here.
It's so skinny.
I ain't never seen no fucking Fiji looking like that. It's like a little cube. It's like a cube of water. Either that or Tom is just fatter than normal right
I
here.
think it's a small bottle because Christina's looks little too.
I know, but I like to pretend he's just really fat. You know, it's actually one of the really big bottles of Fiji, and Tom is just a really fat fuck.
Unreal.
If Christina died, what would your move be?
What would my move be?
Like,
do you
what
mean?
would you do?
Enjoy my life. I don't know. Like, you get over it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd. No, I mean, you would.
All right, Tom, that's a red flag.
That's there would be tears, but you know, you got 2 kids. You gotta move forward.
Show keeps.
That's
the
not
show
what
must
that
go
face
on.
is.
We're not gonna skip a podcast that week. You know, we're gonna fucking.
Right.
We're gonna do our stuff. We got things to do.
Really?
You know what? So many women say to me, "You're so Andrew. You know what? You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent. And I know you'd get really bored of a robot." And I'm sitting there thinking, "Bitch, I wish to God you were a robot."
Tom loving that one from Andrew Tate. God damn. He said, "Bitch, I fucking love if you're a fucking robot."
He's simping out.
The crazy thing is Andrew Tate don't even talk like that really anymore. Like he don't have like that weird of an accent anymore. You called that out. Ashley goes, "Why is he said bitch weird?" She was like, "I don't like the way he said bitch." I thought
that he just wouldn't say it that way now.
Yeah, he code switched there a little bit. He goes, "Bitch," like he's some black dude. He goes, "Bitch, oh, I wish you were a fucking robot."
You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent. And I know you'd get really bored of a robot. And I'm sitting there thinking, "Bitch, I wish to God you were a robot."
Tom losing his mind.
You better shut the fuck up. We talk about star signs? Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about by Sagittarius rising, you idiot. I don't give a fuck.
He's
Give me a
shipping
robot.
out.
All men want robots. That's all we want.
Yeah.
4 wives, robots, inshallah. Put the...
Inshallah, he says. I don't like that. Andrew Tate and Sneeko with their goddamn inshallah. Inshallah. Sounds like something having to do with salad for some reason to me. I don't know why. Inshallah, it's like in salad. In salad we trust.
Put the burqa on.
Yep.
What are you talking about? We don't care. 2 coffees. I'm never going to look at a beautiful woman who does everything I say and go, "You know what? You do too much of what I say. I want to go get some disagreeable bitch."
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
On one planet.
Listen, we've had world famous comedians sit across from him. He's never spit coffee out of his nose.
Yo, why does Andrew Tate want to be the manliest man? He always does the unmanliest shit you could possibly imagine. You see his little ass espresso cup? His paper espresso cup? Look at his tiny little cup.
Listen, we've had...
This tiny little cup. This guy. I don't like... Everyone's got small shit. Why? Why can't they just...
You love small shit.
I like small shit, but as a novelty. I have a little tahine right here, right? I'm not going to make fucking a family of 13 tacos with fucking this little bottle of tahine. I'm going to buy a normal fucking bottle of Tajín.
World famous comedian sit across from him. He's never spit coffee out of his nose like he just did for you.
You know what it is? Sometimes you see these videos of these guys that are lost, and then they walk into a church, and then the preacher says like the exact right thing from the Bible, and the guy's like, "Oh my God, this is what I needed." I feel the same way right now. I feel like
Yeah.
I love to hear that, Fred.
What's the longest you've been in a monogamous situation?
Monogamous?
No.
So wait. You mean her being monogamous to me or me being monogamous to her?
The latter. Will it ever happen?
I don't see the point. I don't see the advantage.
Children.
I can have children while fucking another bitch. Well,
But here's the deal, man. But they will drain your finances.
Oh, look at Tom over there. Tom's like dreaming about it. He's like staring into space. He goes, "It would be nice to fuck another bitch, have another kid maybe, and then just abandon it."
Fucking another bitch? Well,
look at his face right here.
But here's the deal, man. But
He goes, he's wishing for it. What's with the lip, too? Tom over here wishing for it. Unfaithful. How many times do you think this guy cheated on her? Like, there is zero chance that he's touring that much. That is, like, probably one of the main reasons why they split. Let's be real here. Whether he left her or not, she was probably bitching at him. Let's say he left her. She was probably bitching at him about touring too much, right? She leaves him. She was mad that he was touring too much, not spending enough time at home. In her eyes, she goes, well, he's never home anyway. I might as well leave and take half of his shit. And then I just don't have to deal with him ever, right? Because when he does come home, he's an asshole and he's a pain in the ass to deal with because he's fucking brags and fucking thinks he runs the house because he makes all the money because he's out touring all the goddamn time. She probably can't stand the fucking sight of him, you know? There ain't no way he's out touring that much and not cheating. Not a once, you think? Especially,
No, he probably did. I'm not giving him credit like he didn't cheat.
especially like around when he started considering it. Oh, could I maybe, things aren't the same as they used to be. Goes out, fucking Chicago, bang, 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 goes back home. I don't know, man. Now this one's starting to look a little big. Even though she lost the tit, she's starting to put on the weight in other places. I could see that. He goes, I just fucked this young bitch in Chicago. What the hell do I need to come back here for? I could leave. Nannies take care of the kids anyway. Fuck it. Why not?
they will drain your finances. Multiple baby mamas, divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Divorce is the first one.
Yeah.
Men get clean out. So you and I cannot split. If you want to keep your money, bro.
Look at that one, yo. Tom's face. You and I cannot split. If you want to keep your money, because I will take as much of it as the court allows me. Guaranteed. And they're in Austin, Texas now. I was about to bring up, like, in California, the guy probably gets fucking raped. I could see in California, but they're not there anymore. I almost forgot that part. We don't fact check none over here. So that's scary. Tom looks at that. He goes, almost coughs on his coffee. He goes, God damn.
You get clean out. So you and I cannot split. If you want to keep your money, bro.
This is your sales pitch?
This is my sales pitch on staying married forever, okay?
I went to New York the other day, and I'm very excited.
Sorry, where?
New York.
I don't think you're pronouncing that right. The audience doesn't know where you're talking about.
Ooh, now this is a sad one. Ashley, I got to do a little bit of explaining because you probably don't know this inside joke. So, for years, Tom and Christina, when they would plug their like dates and stuff like that during every show, they would just say like weird names for the cities. Like Christina would be, all right, Chicago. I just mentioned Chicago earlier, right? She would go, I don't know, March 15th, I'm going to be in shit cargo, right? Like she would say it like that. July 10th, I'm going to be in Jew dork titties, like New York City, right? And that they both were doing that. It was an inside joke with them for a long time. I think this might be where the spark left the fire, man. I think this might be because Tom, dude, Tom don't play along with it at all. I almost forgot about this. This shit is actually like, this right here is probably the most heartbreaking thing out of the whole fucking compilation of shit. Yeah, okay, you're making jokes with the fucking late and great Andrew Tate, talking about how it'd be better if your wife was a robot or maybe if she just didn't even exist at all, right? All right, it's one thing to be talking to Lauren Compton and saying, yeah, I just move on in my life if that bitch died. I wouldn't even care, right? These could all be jokes, right? These could all be jokes, right? You could sweep these under the rug if you really wanted to. Having an inside joke with your wife that you know means a lot to her. Dude, if Ashley's not even my wife. Ashley's my cousin. No, I'm joking. Ashley, dude, if she didn't laugh at one of my jokes, I would never talk to her again. I would leave. It would never I'd cut her out of my life forever. But I would laugh at her jokes. I do sometimes. Every now and then. They're funny, you know? You got to give it back. You got to give it back. Like when you stop doing the things that you like to do together, that's a big sign. Like, as much as I'm making jokes about this right now, I am being very serious. Like, an inside joke that you and your wife laughed and did together on air in front of the fans for years, right? And now she goes to do it to you this time right here, and this is how you act? Listen to this. And you could see where she's going. She goes, where were you going? New York City? I don't know about it being called New York City. Like, she's even trying to, like, rope him in.
I went to New York the other day. And I'm very excited.
Sorry, where?
New York.
I don't think you're pronouncing that right. The audience doesn't know where you're talking about.
Where would they understand?
Hello, Judork titties, Judork.
Ooh, that shake of the head right there. That's sad. I'm ready to cry. I can cry right now. That shake of the head. I bet her heart was like in her fucking chest. The second that she saw him shake his head like that, I bet her heart was just broken to a million fucking pieces. Watch this.
No.
Where would they understand?
Hello, Judork titties, Judork.
The fact that you say that to people openly all the time.
Yeah.
And I watch their brain go.
That face even. I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing it a lot, but this is like this is actually kind of heartbreaking.
I didn't know all that backstory, and now it is so sad.
It's very sad when you listen to it back, dude. You even see her face when he goes, the fact that you still do this fucking stupid like that, he might as well be filling it in with the fact that you still make this stupid fucking joke in public is so fucking stupid to me. Like, he might as well say that to her. You can see on her face, she's like dying in real time. Her skin is like flabbing down. She's like literally turning into a skeleton in real time. He's sitting there breaking her fucking heart right here.
Openly all the time.
Oh, let's hear it from the beginning.
Seeing that right. The audience doesn't know where you're talking about.
Where would they understand?
Hello, Judork titties, Judork.
The fact that you say that to people openly all the time.
Yeah.
And I watch their brain go. Oh, yeah. And they're like, what did you say? Like, I see them do it all the time, and they're like, Judork.
You know why? Because I'm halfway to dead now. Actually, I'm over halfway to dead.
That's very true.
And I've decided I'm just gonna have fun. If it doesn't hurt anybody, I'm just having a good time.
How long ago was this? This is that is definitely like the end. Listen to her whole fucking statement.
I mean,
they were arguing like hell before they went on that podcast.
Oh, I guarantee they argued after.
Oh, yeah.
I guaranteed they argued after. Dude, every Sunday before the show, me and Ashley go shopping for adopted, children that are up for adoption. We go check out every race. We go check, we're not going to get any of them, right? We don't make enough money for that. I don't make enough money for adopt. But we like to go and fill this. We like to give them hope. You know what I mean? We go and check every Sunday. We're window shopping for adopted children, right? If one day Ashley wanted to do that and I just said, no, I don't feel like you go by yourself this week. You know how weird that would sound? Or if I said to her one day, you know what, Ashley? I actually don't even like going to get fucking adopted. I think it's the cringiest thing that you still go shopping for adoptees, all right? It would break her heart. It would destroy her. Like, seeing that is very, very sad to me.
Yes.
So sad. Let's actually, we're going to finish this video out. We only have a little bit. But let's see if we can find out when that Jimmy Carr episode was. Right here. Let's go to the U's and the tubes. The U and the tubes. And the YMH and the Jimmy and the car. Is it KARR?
C.
It actually is with the 2 years ago that was. God damn, dude. So this really was like a while. 2 years ago. There's a thumbnail right there, right? That's the one.
I mean,
she was dressed as Tina Turner, right? And Tom was, of course, not in Halloween spirit at all. Not even playing into the bit for them. I didn't even take that into consideration. That, like, he didn't even dress up for the Halloween episode to be in spirits with his wife. Even then, leaving her out, you know what I mean? Tossing her out to sea by herself. Not cool, man. You don't do that to her partner. You don't do that. And now look at this. Tom and Bert having a fucking podcast with a corn star. This is what the video essay guys say so that they don't get demonetized on YouTube. They say, corn star. He fricked her, and she was a corn star, and they fricked on camera. They fricked hard. Corn.
Would you really, like, I know this was a joke. Would you really have sex with Tom and I at the same time?
Totally.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Why weren't what's wrong with our wives that they won't let us do that?
They're
Well,
fucking retards.
They're just.
God damn.
Listen.
It's just.
They're holding on to. They're holding on. That's nice, you know. They don't want to share. It's the same thing.
You would now ever since that podcast, Tom is checking every time he goes on tour. He's like, "Are you in the where are you going to be next? What are you up to? You remember when we did the podcast together? What are you doing? What are you doing?" He sends her the WYD question mark. What you doing? Every time he goes to a different city, what you doing? You don't happen to be here, do you? Oh, it'd be a lot cooler if you were. You know?
God.
It'd be a lot cooler if you were here right now. What you doing? What you doing, corn star? $5 to the first person who names this slut in the chat. No, I'm kidding.
They're
you get
holding
nothing.
on. That's nice, you know. They don't want to share. It's the same thing.
You would report me
Yeah.
to the authorities
Yeah.
if I were to murder someone
Mm-hmm.
and it was premeditated.
Yeah.
I was so stunned by this declaration. I just realized I thought I'd had a ride or die.
Yeah.
And I thought I was with my wife for life.
Yeah.
And now I am actively searching for number 2. So sitting in for her today is new Christine. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Now, this was a very interesting bit. If I'm remembering this correctly, right? Please, in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. We have been listening. We just have not been responding because we have a very packed episode. If I'm remembering this correct, this is the new Christine bit, right? This girl's name is supposed to be Christina as well, or Christine or something like that, right? Tom made this joke and was doing this bit, I'm pretty sure around the time when she was like going to the doctor for her titty cancer shit. So she was like going and getting checkups and making sure that she didn't have to lob her tits off or not. And Tom goes, you know what would be a really funny bit, guys? If I pretend to replace my wife with a way hotter woman. Yes, this should be very nice. And I almost want to take it back on saying way hotter woman. This girl looks kind of weird, dude.
Her face is kind of weird.
Her face is very weird. It's pointy. Everything here is pointy. Every goddamn thing. But I'm telling you what.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man.
Like for real, bro. You hit me with some young shit like this compared to my flabby, cancer-ridden titty wife. She might be looking a little less pointy to me. I don't know. You know? Everything here pointy as a motherfucker. The nose pointy as hell. The chin pointy and somehow dull at the same time. Right? Pointy chin, but it comes out to a very prominent flat at the end of it. You see that? Almost butt chin-esque. And her ears are pointy. And then her head is pointy on both sides. Pointy on the chin side, pointy on the top. I don't like this. She reminds me of when you like used to be able to flatten the penny in those crank machines and shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the penny would come out all long, but it would be somehow pointed at the end. You'd be like, how did that happen? You know? I don't like this. And watch, this bit kind of goes a little too far. You know? I think, don't we see a little
I think so.
Get a little bit of that.
Really good.
Everybody's happy that you're here. We've all just been elated to have you fill in. I feel so connected.
I'm just so happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It is cool, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying how cool you are. I feel such a bond already. I don't know. Yeah. Ever since I met you a few minutes ago, I was like,
so hot.
It is.
Oh. What do we have here, guys? We are losing clothing right here. Now, is this part of the bit? I don't know. So I feel like she's a Jewish spy. I feel like she's an Israeli spy. You know, they're even saying she has pointy lips in the chat. Somehow her lips are kind of pointy.
Yeah.
They look sharp. They look like you would cut yourself if you tried to kiss her. Right now, she almost looks robotic. Like, doesn't it look like she has no teeth right there?
It does look like she has no teeth.
I don't like that. Your lips should not be so fat that, like, they're, like, covering your teeth. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they get the injection so much that it just, like, swells down where their teeth line is. That's kind of nuts to me. I mean, tits might be rocking, though. I don't know.
So I feel like, I don't know, it's like, it's weird, but when you walked in, I was like, I mean, I don't know if it's saying too much, but I was just like, soulmate, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you felt it too, but
I so felt it.
You did?
I so felt it right away.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? You're here.
Well, yeah, I told you I was going to be a little bit late, but
I didn't think you were coming in.
we had a guest.
Oh, actually, she's...
Hi, I'm Christina. I'm new Christina. Oh.
Oh my God, you guys have the same name. That's crazy. Well, just because we didn't know if you were going to be here today.
You know, because you were getting like cancer treatment and stuff like that. See, whoever did this, they cut it off right there. You remember her whole tit was out at one point in that. Bro, Tom has her in there. Her whole entire tit is out, right? Christina has to go up and go like, hey, I'm kind of like not cool with this. And she pulls like her shirt up, right? Now, okay, you could say, hey, it's, you know, it's the bit. It's funny. It's blah, blah, blah. Tom's still looking at the tit in the office in front of his wife. Like, you know, and I can almost guarantee you the wife is not going to come up with a bit of her replacing herself during her cancer treatments. Like I doubt that that's the ha-ha funny that she's going for there, you know?
Seems like he might be a little bit cruel.
He's an asshole here. He's an asshole, but now we've been painting him in a pretty goddamn bad light. Is anyone here familiar with the TheoGate? Are you guys know anything about this TheoGate shit right here, you know? Anyone? No W's in the chat? I need a bunch of W's in the chat if you guys are familiar with this TheoGate. Anyone? I'm going to take a sip of water, and I don't want to see anything but W's all over the goddamn chat. I'm Dubs General. Oh, God, wait until we jump into the Dubs General segment that we have a little later. Holy hell. This is going to be a long episode, trust me. All right? Dubs General, we got a bunch of shit. If you guys remember Dubs General, that's our newest Jamoke. You ain't going to see too many people talking about this Dubs General right now. I don't know how. I have no idea how, because he's practically like a stalker of the Kill Tony universe. Kind of weird, you know? And his content is very, very strange. So we'll be jumping into a little Dubs General later. But, yeah, obviously I'm joking about the W's in the chat, but they are saying, yeah, I remember TheoGate. I remember TheoGate. So now, for those of you that don't remember TheoGate,
that would be me.
That would be Ashley. TheoGate was about 7 years ago is when a lot of people were posting about it. But I think it was longer than 7 years ago. Theo and Christina, they both started on Road Rules. Did you know that?
No.
I'm not even kidding. So Theo and Christina were both contestants on the show Road Rules on MTV. Right, which was like almost like a sister show of the Real World, but there were like challenges involved and you would go to different cities and different things like that, right? but it had a very reality TV aspect to it. A lot of people loved Road Rules. It had an assload of seasons, and then you remember they did the challenges and stuff.
They combined them, road rules in the real world.
Real world together. Yeah, there's a whole nostalgia kick. This is where Theo and Christina both made their first appearances on TV. And then after their, the Road Rules careers, if you want to call them that, that's when they both got into stand-up. And they've been doing stand-up ever since, right? So they've known each other for quite a long time. TheoGate is a video that happened to be surfacing of them around 7 years ago, but the video is older than that. They were getting interviewed for a comedy show that they were doing together, or maybe a comedy festival that they were playing together and stuff. And they get a little touchy in the goddamn video. They're getting real touchy in this goddamn video, right? And one of the reasons why I was surfacing or resurfacing around 7 years ago or so was because people were putting together the timeline that Christina and Tom were married, not dating, married around the time that this was happening. I'll show you guys the original video. This is the original TheoGate video. Check this out. Green Room Gang Up featuring Christina Pajitsky and Theo Von.
All right, we're going to start off with Christina Pajitsky.
Hi.
That is a fascinating last name. What is the best pronunciation of your name you've ever heard?
Oh, ever heard? Mm-hmm. Someone's totally abandoned. Oh, Pavitsky.
Okay.
Which is actually another comedian in LA, Esther Pavitsky.
Okay. No relation, I'm assuming.
No.
Of course not. It's not the same
No.
name. Why would it be relation? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Adoption.
So, do you ever...
You know what else I want you to pay attention to in this video? Theo. I've always said this about Theo. He's not as dumb as he makes himself out to be. He's not like this fucking retarded redneck. He just never shuts it off. That's where he found success, and he has leaned into... You thought Timmy No Breaks was bad? You thought Andrew Dice Clay was bad? Theo Von... The reason why he probably can't find a girlfriend is because he literally probably never shuts the character off. It probably never happens. I would imagine. That's my guess. Because when you're watching this, he doesn't act all stupid like that. When they ask him questions, he answers them real clear and stuff. He's like, yeah, he has a little bit of an accent, right? But he's not saying this weird outlandish stuff. He's very put together, and he's articulating his thoughts very well, I find this to be very telling about Theo and his whole little get up right now.
Read comments about yourself on the internet?
No, I would rather be eaten by wolves than read what people write about me. Good or bad, either way. I'm so sensitive to it. Yeah. I'm used to the Twitter thing where every now and then someone will be like, heard you on Rogan, you're a dumb cunt. And you're like, that's great, thank you.
Do you get people talking to your face? Does anyone ever have the balls to tell you your face anything they don't
No, and that's the irony, is that this generation, if they had a fucking pair, they would come up to you and be like,
There's no
you
men
suck.
out there.
Yeah, and it's true because it's anonymous. They can just say what they want, and people are so hateful.
I like how the Theo says something and the cameraman goes, it's not your turn. He zooms in on Christina, cuts Theo out of the frame. Theo goes, there's no men out there. The cameraman goes, shut the fuck up. Zooms in on the camera. Can we get this guy out of the frame?
Had a fucking pair, they would come up to you and be like,
There's no
you
men
suck.
out there.
Yeah, and it's true because it's anonymous. They can just say what they want, and
Zooms
people are
in
so
hard as
hateful.
hell.
People go to Beatles videos and be like, Beatles are faggots, they suck. I'm like, oh, you hate the Beatles. You hate the Beatles.
I kill the Beatles.
Yeah. You fucking pieces of shit.
That's
The Beatles are dead.
I'll fight them.
Okay, well...
I'm sorry, I'm angry. I have diarrhea today. I ate a Cracker Barrel this morning, and I'm feeling the ravage. You can see my face is just...
Yo, Christina looking very young, right? Now you see her skin is kind of she got droopy dog. You know droopy dog cheeks?
Yes.
Those droopy dog cheeks are real. I can only wish to have droopy dog cheeks. As a guy, it's like a badge of honor. You grow up to have some droopy dog cheeks. That's a man who has some wisdom behind his belt. He might have a fully stacked 401k.
I can tell by that hair she's got less money, too. Well, her hair is progressively better each time out,
every time you see her,
hairstylist is doing a lot better than the original hairstylist.
Gets better over time. Her hairstyle is like fine wine. Gets better over time.
So...
Oh! Oh.
It's this hand holding.
Oh, what do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that. Now, this woman right here is supposed to be very much married, right? And she holding this hand right here. That don't look like the act of a married woman to me. And Theo over here leaning his head. He goes, man, I wish the cameras weren't here so I could like snuggle on her and like put my head on her and shit. She'd just like rub my backside and take care of me. You know, that shit would be real nice, man. I ain't had the touch of a woman in quite some time. Theo Vaughn. Now let's see that again.
Like the rabbit choice. You can see my face is just.
Look at that cut.
So, pretty much you're no holds barred when you do your comedy. You'll go dirty, you'll go whatever.
Oh, what do we have here? Rubbing? The rubbing on the face and the rubbing? Theo over here getting bricked up. He go, God damn, man, I'm about to pitch a tent, dog. Holy shit, hold my Mountain Dew. He goes, hold my Mountain Dew, I'm about to fuck this broad. I don't like this. This was TheoGate. Now, this, if you see this at the time that it's happening, right? You go, they're fucking. They probably fucked or something like that, right? You have to have think that. But no, listen to this real close. I'll turn the volume up. Christina says something to him. Listen to this.
So, pretty much you're no holds barred when you do your comedy. You'll go dirty, you'll go whatever. So, is it hard for you to go on TV?
Did you hear her?
Can you stop touching me?
Yeah, she's like, Theo, stop touching me, right? So now what was that? Was it like, oh, snap back to reality? Or was she trying to be nice, you know, and just kind of being like, oh, poor guy, you know, let me touch him. He's never touched a girl before. And then she goes, leave me alone. You're bothering me. Which one was it? Because I could see it going both ways. Theo does look like someone who would be like that. No?
Well, I say she's saying stop touching me because he's basically getting her in trouble because she's actively holding his hand.
In the beginning, right? That's what kind of throws people off about
she's
this.
The one that puts it up to her face.
Yeah. So she's holding it like this, all in her lap, practically in her puss. If Theo just went like that and turned his wrist, he'd be grabbing her by the pussy.
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
It's called we just do a little trolling. It's just a little bit of trolling. That's all it is. The Theo just does a little trolling. He just turns his hand like that, and he does a little he does a little bit of trolling. Let's see that again, though. I don't know. You think she kind of snapped back to reality, you're saying, and you think she was like, oh, wait, hold up, there's cameras here. She goes, Theo, get off of me, it's rape.
Hard when you do your comedy. You'll go dirty, you'll go whatever. So is it hard for you to go on TV and be TV queen? No, not at all. I mean,
Did you catch that part? Did you hear him? He goes, you started it. Very sus little shit right there. I don't know about this. So now Theo goes from this to this. From this, I'm about to marry this woman, to, well, you started it. Typical shit. He goes, am I tripping right now? He goes, wait a minute. She was just she had like her hand down my pants. And now she's telling me to stop touching her. It's like, what is even happening here? This is typical shit right now. They're saying in the chat, imagine if Theo and Bunny got together. Oh, my God. Theo and Bunny roll. Could you picture that? Could you well, Bunny just got some new tits.
She needed more?
Bunny just got some new tits. I saw on her podcast. I saw a clip of it on X. She said, I ditched the role. I'm getting new tits. Got a whole new set. Shits were popping. Looking like the fake Christina P ones. Hard as a rock. Her shits were ba-ba-boom. You know? Now, Theo gets the boot from Christina. He goes, well, you started it. Like, what the hell? That's also very telling as well.
So is it hard for you to go on TV and be TV queen? No, not at all. I mean, I was on Chelsea lately for like a year. I've written for television.
Bust out the tiny violins. Look at Theo Vaughn. Sad as can be.
You just have to know what medium you're working, and I can do either. I think if you know that you're at a nightclub and it's a 10 o'clock show on Friday and they're all hammered,
Like, you're not going to get by telling smart jokes. You just do your dick and your shit mix, and then you're out.
All right.
At least that's my theory on it. I don't know.
All right, let's skip ahead. I just want you to listen to how Theo answers these questions. Listen to this. He legitimately does not do the retard routine. He's normal here. This is proof to me that he's a liar and a phony, and you should not trust anything he says.
Rules, and you guys spent a lot of time on
Let's talk
on the
about
road.
road rules for hours. We
Yes.
love that show.
No, it has to
Let's
go
not
on.
bury that crap.
I just think it's
We've never
very.
even talked about it.
No, we never.
Really? Oh, okay, well. And now you also do, is it cranktext.com? Is that your website that you do?
Yeah, just text strangers.
Nice. And have you... For those who don't know, he just texts a random number and has a conversation with them. Have you ever got any follow-up on it? Has anybody ever, like, tracked you down to find you? Any bad horror stories that happened from any of those?
I've gotten insane pictures. I've had people audition for Civil War reenactments and sending pictures of them and their kids. Fucking old school regalia. I was in a relationship with a guy for like 6 months who works at a Ralph's.
You see what I'm talking about here? How he's like not doing the whole get up that he would normally if they were like, what kind of text were you sending out? He'd be like, oh, you know, dog, like we have like some Mountain Dew in the cut, and then I'll be sending a text where like a squirrel was in a jumpsuit, and like then I'd be sending another text about how like my grandmother was like my therapist, and she used to kick a tin can down the road, and a bazooka named Joe was like my neighbor. You know, like he would say all that stupid shit. You get none of that right here. You just get a regular ass guy with a southern accent, it sounds like to me, right? Is what he's saying probably funny? Yeah, you could take it as funny, right? But he's not doing the whole Theo Von thing that we all know about right now. Like, you cannot find a clip of Theo like this in current day, him talking normal like this. I would pay you if you found one.
Yeah.
You know,
doesn't talk normal
It doesn't exist anymore.
I was a 22-year-old woman stuck in a mental health facility in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I got a guy who I kept telling him that people were donating blood in his name around the country.
Do you ever plan out the text, or is it just like improv spontaneous?
It's improv spontaneous.
Nice. If anybody wants to contact you or follow you on...
Yo, Theo looks so upset. He goes, buddy, I just got like fucking rejected. Like right on, you've recorded the whole goddamn thing. I don't want to answer these questions, man. You know, but they're saying in there, Theo was probably the first one to know that they were getting a divorce, bro. Red bar! I could see that. I could see her being like, Theo, comfort me. Come talk to me. You know, I need it. I need it, Theo. What else we got in here? TheoGate. Look, someone made this video. Remember I was joking around about Theo's face after she told them to stop touching her? Look at this one. This one is funny.
So, pretty much you're no holds barred when you do your comedy. You'll go dirty, you'll go whatever. So, is it hard for you to go on TV and be TV queen?
No, not at all. I mean, I was on Chelsea.
Going through existential thought. Theo's like, damn, man, I thought I was like about to fall in love and shit. Look at how his face is slowly changing during the Zoom. Look at it. Look at him. Oh, man. He goes, what the hell, man? Just the whole thing. Look at Tom. They edited Tom in the corner. Look at they put Tom in the corner. Theo's like, am I going to have to deal with this guy now, man? I have no idea, man. Look at him. Now they got him staring at Tom in the... Oh, my God. Look at Theo. Oh, poor Theo. You hate to see it for him. You hate to see it for him, man. But that TheoGate, it was a whole little situation, man.
That was it?
No, there's more. There was... Dude, Theo was getting talked about with this to like every time he ran into another comedian on a podcast around the time that this all was happening, they all were like, what's up with the TheoGate thing, man? What's up with that? What's up with this? What's up with that? I have right here, Theo was talking about it with Sam Tripoli one time. You know, our good friend Sam Tripoli. He likes to talk about people's black wives. This is my friend, Sam Tripoli. I think this says it all right here. Theo addresses the TheoGate with Sam Tripoli. Check this one out.
And another thing, speaking on conspiracies, hashtag TheoGate boy, gang gang.
Everybody keeps bringing it up. What is TheoGate?
I want you to pay attention. Sam is a snake. Sam Tripoli is a snake. This is why he says, my black wife. This is why he is a snake. Listen, did you hear the way he asked that? He goes, what is TheoGate, right? Like, you'd be 100% convinced that he has no idea what it is, right? Now listen to the way the conversation continues after this.
Speaking on conspiracies, hashtag TheoGate boy, gang gang.
Everybody keeps bringing it up. What is TheoGate?
Yeah, man. I mean, people think. I'll say this, man. I felt like Tom and Christina. It's about Tom and Christina. They have their podcast, Your Mom's House, and I've always felt like your mom's that Tom's just never really been friendly with me when I see him. So I don't know what the deal is.
He's like, I don't even understand. All I did was like fuck his wife like a couple times. Like, why is he? I don't even understand what he's so mad about. It's like, yeah, we were on tour, man. Like, don't we all live like that? We're all cheating on everyone, right? The fuck? I fucked the bitch like a couple times in her ass, and all of a sudden the guy won't talk to me. It's like really weird, man.
When I see him. So I don't know what the deal is.
Well, I mean, I'll just say that you and them are some of the nicest people I know. And you guys are all wonderful people.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Now, I think the whole notion is that you and her had hooked up before, and that's why he's got
crazy.
So
he goes, what is TheoGate, Theo? I've never heard of this. You're telling me this for the very first time. And then he goes and explains TheoGate way better than Theo ever could have explained. It didn't even come out of Theo's mouth that good. Theo was trying to be vague about it. He goes, it's just, it's like a little thing for some reason, it's I don't want to talk about it on air. It's just a little weird between me and Tom. Sam goes, oh, well, it's funny you say that because, like, everyone thinks you guys fucked each other. Like, everyone thinks that. How do you go from, what is that? You give this man an Oscar for the performance that he put on when he goes, what is TheoGate? Oh, my God. I'm so shocked by this. I've never heard that phrase before. I've never heard it. And then he goes and says everything that everyone's been saying online. I thought everyone thinks you guys fucked. What?
Why is he dressed like that?
Who, Sam Tripoli?
Yes.
They all want to be young. Sam's dressed like a nerdy white kid that you knew in high school, but they went to be like a producer in LA or something like that. You're like, why are you kind of look faggy with that hat? Bend the brim.
Theo's stupid haircut.
Bend the brim. Oh, yeah. On top of Theo's dumbass haircut, notice the last video we saw, he wasn't doing this weird thing he does with his bottom jaw. He like slacks his bottom jaw like real when he's talking. He's like, hey, man, I don't know, man. It's like I don't want to do it too much because I have a Zen in my lip. And that thing will be like, bloop, But look at the way he like yaws his jaw so much. It's crazy. He like trained himself to be this retarded over the years.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Now, I think the whole notion is that you and her had hooked up before, and that's why he's got
crazy. And
so
I can understand. Never.
Okay, so that's all you got. I think that's the whole thing. It's like you guys never hooked up. Now I'm a weirdo. If I knew my girl hooked up with some dude, I'd be like, okay, let me watch and shit, because I'm a
wait. What the fuck was that? I don't remember that part of the time, folks. I don't remember that. Wait a minute. Hold up. We're finding out. No wonder he likes Tom and Christina so much. Probably goes on tour with Tom and then fucking Eiffel Tower and sluts. I can't believe he... Look at his... Oh, no. Oh, no. Sam goes, I just like watching my girl get railed the fuck out. Or he makes a face. Oh, God. Yo, Sam Tripoli. You don't get... I don't even know if there's a bad still frame with Sam Tripoli. He might be up there with Nick Fuentes, the GOAT. The GOAT of the still frame, Nick Fuentes.
So that's all you got. I think that's the whole thing. It's like you guys never hooked up. Now I'm a weirdo. If I knew my girl hooked up with some dude, I'd be like, okay, let me watch and shit, you know, because I'm a weirdo like that.
Yeah. Let me paint the guy black and watch.
What's so weird about you two? It's do I have a bit about white chick?
Ashley goes, what? Paint the guy black, man. You get him in blackface, man, and then let him fuck your wife. Everyone knows we like a blackie around. We like him when they're...
He's chimping out.
He's chimping out, man. Yo, Sam Tripoli, you should let me paint myself black, and then I could chimp out on your wife a little bit, you know, and do the whole thing. If Drewski can do whiteface, why can't I do blackface and fuck your wife? You know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
And who only bang black guys are usually so hot they'll paint my dick blackface. You ever heard? That's a classic.
But a lot of white
chicks. My point is, you two are more alike than you are different.
Yeah. Oh, I could imagine.
You guys could do a whole podcast in Spanish together.
Now we've been communicating a little bit and just started to kind of. So,
dude, he's wonderful.
He seems like a great guy. But
she's wonderful.
She and I never even like wrote her name. I never even like wrote my name. I
never signed her yearbook.
I never.
I never even like. All right, Sam, I fucked her, man. Like, you might as well. He's stumbling so hard. You might as well just end it with like, all right, well, I did it, man. I fucking did it. I fucked the shit out of her, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. I didn't think it would go this far.
He seems like a great guy, but
she's wonderful.
She and I never even like wrote her name. I never even like wrote my name. I
never signed her yearbook.
I never even wrote her name on my hand and like your
I've
offer
seen
did
text
anything.
messages come to your phone. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's other Christina's.
I've seen text message go to your phone. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Producer blasts them right there in front of Sam. Look, Sam goes, starts smiling. He goes, wait a minute, Theo. You told me you never fucked her, bro. What the fuck? Y'all texting like that. Theo, see the jaw? You see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Theo wasn't doing that before. We didn't see that in the last clip. I didn't see that. Them bottom teeth. The teeths. Theo Vaughn. I like that. His little twink producer, Nick, going blasting him. He might as well have shot Theo. Fucking.
He's shimping out.
Blasted the shit out of his ass.
On my hand and like your
I've
offer
seen
did
text
anything.
messages come to your phone. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's other Christinas. I have like 16 Christinas in here, dude. I grew up right next to a place where they had a lot of Christinas.
All I know is that if you went on their podcast or they went on yours, it would get all the views.
Yeah.
There was this notion that you'd hooked up with her and that's why it was weird. And I go, I don't know why, because you're both pretty cool cats. I mean, you're three of the nicest people I know in the business.
Thanks, man.
Sam's like, y'all are so nice, man. It'd be so fucking cool, man, if y'all just all like fuck the shit out of each other in front of me real quick. If y'all, I'm a freak, man. Sam's over there fucking.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like for real.
Sam a freak, bro. Sammy boy, the freak boy. Let me see. It says I got another compilation of TheoGate stuff. And then I have what's called the smoking gun. We have what's called the smoking gun. Should we drag this one out? We're already at 3 hours, and we haven't even hit the Dubs General. We might have to just save Dubs for next week. And I just keep doing more research on them. We could do another 2.5. I'm not even kidding. Probably 3 hours. If like we really went in on the Dubs General thing, like we could go for a while, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got it in us like this. That we might have to cut it at the Christina P. You know, we'll end it on our body cam footage. I have some of the funniest fucking body cam footage. Even funnier than Friday. I didn't think it was possible to get funnier than Friday. Remember that guy? He goes, lift up my balls.
Yeah.
Lift up my balls and look at my dick.
I was making that face about like
me shaking the table. Yeah. No, I love that body cam footage of that guy. He goes, don't be scared to see what the Lord has gifted you. Lift up my balls. See, now that was a live that we did on Friday. That is literally the only paywalled content that you'll get from us. It's $250 a month if you want to see our live replays. It was our first test run for Ashley doing the show remotely. We will not be doing that again. Red Bar. Only in person, but it was a good test. We will be doing lives again. We'll be doing tons more lives, but the show we won't paywall the show, but the little live, the one-off lives that we do, we take those off and we put them up on the website. Uncut. So you never know. We might be watching porn. We might watch Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer double team that one girl. You know, I know her name, but I won't say it. You want to check out this TheoGate compilation before we check out the smoking gun? Yeah? How you feeling, Ashley?
Let's see it.
Are you good? You need a bathroom break?
Hey, Ashley.
You tinkly?
I mean, I will.
Nah, we're gonna make you suffer a little bit.
Okay.
No, can you hold out? You don't absolutely need one, do you?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's finish up Christina because we got just a little more time. We'll finish up Christina. We'll save dubs for next week. I'm very excited to share with you guys all of our dude. I mean, back me up on this. That we have too much dubs, General. We'd be here for 6 hours, dude. In total, we're at 3 hours and 12 minutes right now. You take 5 of that out for the music in the beginning, another 4 minutes of that out for the music at the pee break. We're still at like 3 hours, you know? It's okay. We're doing pretty good here. This is a compilation of all these different times where people have brought up the TheoGate over the years. I don't know how long it is, but we'll watch a little bit of it before we watch the smoking gun. Okay, so this is essentially saying on screen, why has Theo Von not appeared on YMH? Now he has. He's been on YMH once, and Tom has been on his show twice since all of this has happened, right? But this came out around the TheoGate shit, so, you know, this was a question at the time. Why hasn't he been on? TheoGate. Hashtag change the subject. Although they were on separate seasons of Road Rules, they have met on Theo's season. Now, there's going to be times in this compilation where you're going to hear Christina go, I wasn't on Theo's season. I didn't know him at that time. They're about to put a clip up that shows that they did know each other, and it was on camera. They met each other before Theo's season. Come on. We don't need the text that much. Look at this.
What's up, bro? How you doing? Good, man. Good. So, how'd it go? Good, man. All right, so we need to see the proof now. You guys got pictures? Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
That was Christina. I don't know if you could tell. That was her in the black dress.
You guys got pictures? Oh, yeah.
So right here we have good old Christina P. Tits still intact. You know, no cancer then. She what, 20? 17? 16?
Beautiful. You guys did a great job. Yeah. All right, what about you?
And now look at Theo.
There you go.
Did you see him?
All right.
They'll show him again.
You guys did it. Good job.
Look at Theo's haircut. Theo has this.
That's Theo?
Theo got that split bowl, baby. Theo got that split bowl, baby. I like Theo with a split bowl. You remember when that was the style back then?
Yeah.
Skateboarders used to rock the shit out of a split bowl back in the day, dude. That was good stuff.
6 coins. Just throw it up in the air, dude. It comes down.
It's kind of wild seeing all the coins out at one time. Like each coin is symbolic of a different day and of a different time and of a different fear overcome.
Okay. 97,000 individually, that's 16,180.
So you're trying to tell me Christina and Theo were in this clip together and they go, well, we don't even want to pretend that I don't know that girl. Something about her, I just don't like. I don't want to introduce myself to her. Is that what happened there? Theo goes, you got bad juju. I don't know if I want to be next to you.
$1,180. You guys ready? Stand back, get some room.
Look, celebrating the balloons, getting the checks.
Our prize money of $16,000 some odd dollars has been arranged for us in a.
Very nice. She's performed with Theo a bunch of times.
See, my face is just.
See, now this is the same shit we saw before. We'll skip ahead a little bit. On an episode of Tiger Belly, Bobby is talking about reality TV in general, and Christine thinks that he's going to ask her a different question than what he actually asked her. Now watch her reaction.
Walks into this one.
Well, what happens is you'll see it, but I want to give you the context beforehand so you can you and the audience can get like the full effect of it, right? So Bobby is going to sit there and go like, so you were on Road Rules, right? You and Theo were on Road Rules or something like that. He says something to that effect, right? And she immediately starts going, and starts laughing. Like, I know you're going to ask me about if I knew Theo and blah, blah, blah. And he doesn't. He goes in a completely different direction. He says some stupid shit like, I don't know, like, well, how was it, like, on the show? Like, that was it. She 100% was like, oh, he's going to bring up Theo or the fact that I might have known him or, like, whatever the situation is. You can just see it on her face.
This is you.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter who the size doesn't matter, but the size doesn't matter. You and Theo Vaughn come from MTV, right?
Yeah. And then
so it was like he said you and Theo Vaughn. See, I got it wrong, but you see what I'm talking about, though, right? Mm-hmm. He goes, you and Theo Vaughn, and a little bit of a pause. She goes, he's gonna ask me about TheoGate, and then he goes, no, you guys were on Road Rules, right? She goes, oh, yeah, I never sucked his dick. We were just Road Rules. That's it. But the reaction is like, I don't know, something about that. Oh, shit, they're not on the fucking clip view. My bad, guys. I'll show it to you right now. So watch. Bobby goes, Theo Vaughn. And when he pauses, Christina immediately is like, he's going to ask me about TheoGate. I just know it. She starts cackling her ass off. And if you listen carefully, they're talking about dick sizes, too. Like, at that time. So it only is right for her to kind of think, like, well, this is where the conversation's at right now, right? Yeah. He's going to ask me about Theo Vaughn's dick. That's what's going to happen. It doesn't. Very funny.
This is you.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter who the size doesn't matter, but the size doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, no, they're talking about people sizes. My bad. I thought it was dick size.
Theo Vaughn come from MTV, right?
Yeah. In the 90s.
In the 90s. So you
even that after. She goes, yeah. Woo. She goes, hi. I really thought you were gonna ask me a different question there. Holy shit.
The size doesn't matter, but the size doesn't matter. You and Theo Vaughn come from MTV, right?
Yeah. In the 90s.
In the 90s. So you guys, you're young people, attractive people, and you're on.
You see the way she does that?
Thing. Usually, when that occurs, it's over after.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You mean
look at her face that she makes after he asks it.
You guys.
Ooh, she goes, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." She's remembering all them times. She goes, his cum did kind of taste a little weird, and she has this nasty little face right here. She goes, it almost tasted like peanut butter, man. Kind of weird, man.
You're young people, attractive people, and you're on an MTV thing. Usually when that occurs, it's over after.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I just saw a Jersey Shore reunion.
Me too. I love that.
Yeah.
I watched it. I haven't watched the reunion yet, but I will.
Yeah. But, but that's pretty much.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to shake.
They're called lifers. We call them lifers, the ones that go back and do
for the challenge
and then do hosting or whatever, which is fine. It's a gig.
To be on a show like that and to step out of it and to reinvent yourself, and then you come into a different scene, but legitimately. Like these two, I know. Are you friends with Theo?
I know him. We're not bros. I met him a couple times when we did the shows. I've seen him around.
Well, aside from then, I'm not even bringing, but you, then fuck him. Fuck Rat King.
Rat King.
But you, you two.
I met him, but we're not bros. I just was rubbing on him lovingly, told him to stop touching me when I noticed there were cameras there. He said I started it. I tripped and fell on his dick in the middle of a night at a party once on accident. Not bros.
Do a show like that and to reinvent yourself to become a legitimate, like you literally are, like if you go up to anybody, I hate kissing your ass, but fuck it.
It's so embarrassing. I don't know what to do with it.
Well, just to sit there and you have to learn.
Spin in your chair until it's over.
Yeah, just look at me. This is the last one.
So uncomfortable. I don't like this, Fabio.
I know.
Make it quick, babe, like a band-aid.
No, I would need to milk it to make her feel uncomfortable because of what she said about you fucking flat face. Fucking gross.
Great skin.
Oh my God.
How old are you? You're in your 20s.
Yeah, 29.
Unfair. See, that's the magic age.
I don't think the rest of that clip was really all that relevant. When Dr. Drew asked a question about Theo to Christine, I'm guessing.
Do you guys know Theo Von?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, Theo was, he'll talk about being raised around that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
In Louisiana?
Yeah. He does not have good feelings about what was going on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right.
That's pretty good stuff.
What else is going to get me in trouble with?
What about,
oh my God.
what's the racial stuff, Tommy? What's that word?
Nice little quick fucking subject change. We all like that. What is this? Brendan brings up Theo. We kind of don't really need that one. That one's fucking stupid. I mean, Brendan brings up on YMH. He goes, Theo thinks you guys don't like him. It's not really, because I don't think that they actually talk about TheoGate, if I remember correctly. But I want to move on to the smoking gun. I'm also getting kind of hot. I'm starting to sweat. My forehead's sweaty. So we're going to move on to the smoking gun, and then we're going to close out the show on this. This was a pretty funny little clip here, right? So you remember in that little compilation we just watched, it was saying, hey, why hasn't Theo been on YMH? At that time of the clip coming out, Theo had not been on there yet. And this is an actual episode, the episode where Theo first appeared on YMH. And they try to do this long little TheoGate skit in the episode where, like, they're playing along with it. Apparently, they did a bunch of stuff to where, like, Tom and Theo had, like, coordinated some social media shit. Like, to where I think Tom had posted something and Theo commented something that was, like, vaguely kind of insinuating underneath it and stuff. So they were trying to, like, milk the situation, right? And at this part of the episode is when they're talking about it. Oh, this is how we milked it. These were the videos coming out. These were people asking questions, blah, 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 this, that, and the other, right? But at the end of all that, there's this part where I can't tell if this is real or not. I think it might be fake, but I'll let you and the audience help me decide on that. Out of all that TheoGate shit in this whole segment that they do, Tom, Christina, Theo, and the producers never end up showing the clip of them holding hands. They never show it until the very end. And Tom kind of gives off this impression as if he doesn't know. He's like, wait, what is this video? What is this? I don't know. What the fuck is this, right? But it's very awkward where Theo's like, I don't know, man. And he, at one point, he says to Christina, well, you weren't acting very wife-like, you know what I mean? It's very weird, the whole interaction. I can't tell if it's real or not. Obviously, I'm going to lean towards more they planned it. They're, trying to get one off on us. Still a very interesting clip to watch back now that, our comedy mommy and daddy are going to break up now. Watch this.
Next clip, is this the smoking gun? Oh my God.
What's a smoking gun?
This is the one that everybody thinks that Theo and I had an affair.
What's this?
You didn't see this video yet, Tom?
What is this?
Start off with Christina Pajitsky.
Hi.
That is a fascinating last name. What is the best pronunciation of your name you've ever heard?
Oh, ever heard? Mm-hmm. Someone's totally abandoned. Oh,
what the fuck is this?
Okay. Which is actually another comedian in LA, Esther Pavitsky.
Okay. No relation.
So this is a little
No.
Of course not.
Wait, are we going to watch the whole fucking interview? This is so boring. I can't. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Ooh, did you see Tom Little? Look at that face right there. Real or not real? L's in the chat. All that shit. See now.
Even if he's seen it before, it could still just disgust him that much to watch it again.
Even if it's a bit, it could be stirring it up inside him. He goes, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Christina when we get.
It still happened.
They still did hold hands, and it was while Tom was married to her. So either way, whether nothing happened or not, I would still not like to see this video back. Yeah, you're totally right. He could be like, maybe the bit might be getting to me. I might have to fuck somebody up, you know.
And I don't.
You go whatever. So is it hard?
Oh, I don't even remember that.
On TV and be TV queen?
No, not at all. I mean, I was on Chelsea lately.
And I never looked at her chest or anything, Tom. If you look
You just
at
have
me.
to know what medium you're working.
Please don't play my boring interview. So is this the first time you've seen that, Tom?
What is going on?
Yeah, look, I didn't. That's me.
Look at that. Look at that.
Let's see the hand. What's that all about? What is that all about?
That's a church. Some of you do it church even.
All right,
That's
I'll tell you
normal.
something. I'll tell you what happened. Now, Theo, you came clean and you said that you felt that we didn't like you.
Right.
Now, this, I remember, how long ago was this? What do you remember even when
This was in West Palm Beach.
Right, but how many, I don't know.
Probably
what
9 years ago.
Okay, so.
Or 7.
Yeah, so anyway.
Wait. I thought the clips only came out 7 years ago, like surfaced. I thought it happened like way before that. So Tom and Christina had been probably married for like a little while at this point. Because I think they were going on like, I think like 17 or 18 years or something, it said in the post when they were saying like they were breaking
I don't know.
up.
I didn't notice that.
I think it was either 18 or 13. It was one of those two. But let's say it's 13 years. They were married for 5 when this happened then, you're saying. So that's still pretty scandalous, you know? I don't know. A little sussy.
We were last minute put together to co-headline that weekend. And I thought that you didn't like me. Because I remember like we take turns headlining and I was in the green room and I don't know, maybe you were joking. I'm sure you were, but you were like, I don't like it when women don't act like ladies. Do you remember this conversation? You're like, back where I'm from, girls don't act like you do on stage. And I was like,
really? I said that?
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe we were, a little drinky drink. I don't know. And so I was like, oh, he doesn't like me. And I think what I was doing there is like a lame attempt at like, well, he doesn't fucking like me. I'm going to annoy him. Because watching that now, that's something, I mean, I knew I was being taped. Obviously, I was married to Tom. I've been with him for a million years. Never.
You guys were married at that point?
Oh, I think so. We
I
got
didn't.
married.
Ooh, see, this is kind of where I'm like, is it real? Is it not real? I don't know.
It's probably both.
It could be both.
I think it's both.
It could have been like, oh, we're doing this as a bit. And Tom was like, I was not expecting this. You're telling me this for the very first time. I'm Donald Trump.
It probably just makes him mad. Like
it could just make him mad, period. That really could be it.
And now you're hearing her have some like stupid ass story that probably wasn't even the original story she told you when you found out this shit anyway.
Oh, 100%. I guarantee you she didn't say this same thing when they first talked about it. No fucking way. Her sitting there going, oh, I think this was my attempt to annoy him because I thought he didn't like me. What? Shit. I thought he didn't like me, so I just gobbled his cock. I just hooked up with him because I thought he didn't like me. I said, I'll show him. I'll suck his balls, while I'm married. That'll show him. That'll annoy him. Listen to Theo, what he says. I'm almost positive. He goes, you weren't acting very wifely like.
Years. Never.
You guys were married at that point?
Oh, I think so. We
I
got
didn't know
married in
that.
2008. Anyways, I think that's what I was trying to do. And also because we were on the
You
same.
didn't seem like a married person.
Oh, still.
You didn't seem like a married person. You didn't seem like a married person. Busted. I wish I had like a graphic that it could stamp and go, bam, busted. Like, you know how they do? The red stamp. It goes, bam, over her face. Busted. I like that. Of course, fake. Obviously all fake. Very funny, though. I do not think her sitting there coming up with excuses and bullshit. I was trying to annoy you. I think looking back at it, that's what I think it might have been. That's what I think. You knew exactly. A moment like that's been brought up that much online, you wouldn't be just contemplating it now.
Right.
You know what I mean? At this moment is when you're finally going to think about it and go, well, hold on. Now that I think back, I think it was this. No, you're going to think about it the first time out of the 300 times that you got brought up to you. You're not going to now all of a sudden go, yeah, well, now that I'm looking back at the clip. No. You probably watched that clip a million goddamn times. How many people brought it up? Sam Tripoli is over there begging for him to watch you and Tom fuck. He's bringing up the TheoGate thing. He goes, what, you fuck Theo? I can't watch you and your husband fuck? This ain't cool. Sam Tripoli a freak, dude. That was a very, very wild revelation. Let's hear them finish this out before we end the episode.
Stop it. We were on the same show together. I think people assume that because you've done Road Rules that we're all part of a sorority.
You
and
do
that
look
we should all
annoyed.
be BF. Oh, he hates me.
I was probably
Look how
annoyed.
much he hates my guts.
Well, that's how
why
I look
did it.
also.
Yeah. But you look extra annoyed.
Look at him, he hates me, and look at my face. I'm so happy to look how annoyed he is. Yeah,
Actually,
you fucking hate me.
This right here, if you don't move this looks like a screen grab of what she's describing.
Yeah.
It looks like she's like, look how fun it is to annoy this guy.
And I was totally into annoying you because I thought like, oh, he fucking hates my act. You don't think I'm funny?
Do you think that does that ring true at all?
Does that? Do you remember that?
No, it doesn't ring. I mean, it does. I don't remember. I can't imagine I would ever say anything like that. That's crazy if I would say something like that. But no, I remember we co-headlined. I remember we took turns going before or after each other on the shows. And I mean, that's all I really remember about it. And if I did say that to you, I'm sorry, you know.
I mean,
that would probably hurt your feelings for sure.
I like how they use that. They go, see this one part where Theo looks annoyed? He's like doing the little thing. He's looking down. He looks depressed. Yeah, it was because she told him to stop touching her. And then he said, well, you started it. What the hell, man? I thought we were going to fall in love and have like children and shit, man. You just like kind of threw me on a little bit of a whirlwind there. You know?
Did they play that part? And does he get to hear that part? They show that?
I don't think they do. I mean, it looked like they were getting ready to wrap up.
I know, it did.
We got to get ready to wrap up, too, because we're coming on 3.5 hours now. Holy hell. I'm still sad that we didn't get to check out the Dubs stuff. Dubs General. But we'll make it. Next week, we're going to dedicate 9 hours to Dubs General. This is Red Bar. This is only the intro. Next week, you get the middle part of the episode, and then the week after that, you get the full episode. We do one full episode every 3 weeks. That's the way that we do it. So this was just the intro of 105. Then next week will be 105A. And then the week after that will be 105B, right? And then that will be all of episode 105. It'll be about 35 hours, I think, something like that at the end of it all. Not a bad deal. For free, you know, like Red Bar. Red Bar. Anyway, as always, we love you guys for hanging out with us, sticking around, chatting with us, you know, hanging out during the clips. Goat Scroat is in there going, y'all's clips are always so chaotic. Yeah, it's because I do everything, man. I'm the only guy here that produces anything. Ashley's just a soundboard. She's not like an actual Jules. She doesn't do the cameras and stuff like that. I got to do it all. So it gets a little chaotic. Sometimes I fuck up. I'm only human. But you can't make fun of me for it. I can make fun of other people for it. You can't make fun of me for it. I'll call the FBI. Like Ben Avery. I'll call the fucking FBI if you even think about making fun of us. As always, you can catch us at Sundays at an undisclosed time. Be sure to check out lostox.media if you want to support the show. It's $2.50 a month. You get discounts on merch. You get a set of merch that we don't sell anymore, our OG merch from when we first started the show. And then you could get the replays of the live streams like that we do aside from the show. The smoke breaks is what we call them over there. So if you want to be a Lost Boy, you can do so over at lostox.media. Also, be sure to check out the Discord. That's linked in all of our bios. We're trying to build some community in there right now. You guys see any... Dude, they're saying we want the Dubs General AI videos. Trust me, we're trying to find them. We're trying to squeeze them out of Dubs General. Do not worry. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about the show. All that good shit. Until next time, I bid you adieu and I bid you farewell. Let me put some music on so we can get out of here. Why don't we, Ashley?